I'm here, I'm ready to stream. Alright. Dark Zero versus Wildcard. Winner makes the major. This is upper bracket, so loser will have to go down and play SSG for the spot. Here we go. JJ Blast just made the major earlier today. Congratulations to him. Big fucking day for JJ Blast fans. He just made the major. Today we watch Wildcard versus Dark Zero. Yo, what up, chat? Mirror ban, Castle ban, Chalet, Blitz ban, Glass ban.
Continue to grow and Baby
5 Fears 1, I know.
In this critical game up against Dark Zero.
This is expected.
Start on kitchen for Chalet, Parker, and it looks like DZ, you want to go up through the hatch with
the DZ, as you know, is going to be the old SSG roster, essentially slapped onto this new team, Wildcard, mostly the same.
More of a late play to come out from Newers, and might just be kind of a distraction while the rest
of
the team
bro, I wonder what the Amaru's for. Is Amaru going a box hatch with the Amaru shotgun? I've never seen this before on this site. Or is it pull? It's like fake. Oh, he's up dining hatch. I'm so surprised Spectre didn't react faster to that fucking Amaru going up the hatch. It seems like Spectre got like stun locked by the fact that that Amaru came up the hatch. Mountain was fully a fake. It was fully a fake. It was pull. You know, rotates all the way around and immediately goes for plant going down. Holy shit, what a strat. The shield in the back stops him, saves him.
I don't think so. Diffuser goes down quite effectively. Fultz taking a beating in
the process. This up, I appreciate you, Ben.
4v4 at this point in time. And Kino has control of that diffuser. He can now move over, allow the rest of his team to join up. And a Monty fully extended is really tough to deal with. Add to it the ever diminishing amount of time.
Good ball knowledge, or sorry, good game sense for NJR to be ready for that drop over. But the post, yeah, the fact that this wall is soft just makes it that much easier for Dark Zero to basically retake, stop the retake, stop the plant. Good post for Dark Zero there. If that wall was reinforced, actually, it might have been like a little bit less good of a posty post.
So incredibly dynamic.
When a 30 game was a joke, what was bad about it? I heard there were 4v5 for a bit, but I didn't watch. What happened?
With the players inside the site.
What happened,
Kino
chat?
is inside of library, pressuring across the map. And because
this SR play winner, SR plays loser.
Building to pressure over towards library, they showed so much pressure over there. It kind of lulled Wildcard
of the 1 of 30 game.
Security. They're thinking, okay, it's a full map clear. They're pressuring
3v5, then 4v5. That's nuts. Was it like a round? Was it like a round, or was it like a whole half like a map? Like 2 hours of tech pauses? Jesus fucking Christ. He's even done it for own though. Dino's internet blew up. Jesus Christ. Which team currently has the most potential? I would say Dark Zero. I'm looking forward to see how this Dark Zero roster does internationally. I hope they make NA proud.
Completely flip it on a dime. It was a really well coordinated play to come up from DZ. And it feels like
4 rounds of 4v5. Oh my god.
Really creative and fun attacks back during the
Jinxie 1v1 Muda. Finally, Muda. Jinxie on PC. I mean, Muda's just gonna tear his asshole apart, no?
The player who had a huge impact on that round on the side of Dark Zero.
Jinxie's playing on 4-3.
His numbers.
I'm not casually checking back on that, bro. I want to see how that goes, actually. Jinxie always making all these excuses, bro. I wonder if he's gonna make an excuse if he loses this time around.
Best of 3, whereas DZ has not heading into this matchup.
I don't even know what baby. Oh, is it a cheese off K9 being close? K9, he can just hop over here, right?
39 rounds played by Dark Zero through kickoff. That's in the 4 best of 1s they played. Wildcard, literally double, 78 rounds in total. And their EPS, NJR's EPS, 83. Baby Shark's EPS, 84.
Ooh, they found a player library corner. He's gotta find out. Oh, wow, what a shot. Newers.
It makes sense that NJR is on the bottom of a team that is playing as well as they are. Baby Shark,
Kino up in library balk. Now they can
on this team.
Counter pressure from Solar side. The walk's going to be a little bit weak, but they have the counter pressure to go for a flood library side, especially with the Capital Util. Biggest thing is the side player for Wildcard needs to hold Vert on the hop-ins. If they can stop the hop-ins. Oh, I mean, that's just Wildcard giving away before Util's even used.
Coming through here, and it doesn't get better for Wildcard. Newers outduels Bay and puts his team into a man advantage.
Player retakes in the box here. Baby Shark's low-key moving a little bit in the shits here.
Jumping in the library as
I actually like what Baby Shark's doing. Oh, but it's a bit too jittery, a bit too shaky on the aim right there.
Kino with the pistol is better and gets that 4v2 lead, now forcing Kansan and Adrian.
This is just Masterclass out of Dark Zero. This is just classical, like, old call-out style Siege. It's beautiful to see against these North American teams.
All they can find at this point in time. He does some serious damage to J90, but you've got 3 incredible weapons on the side.
Wow.
DZ still alive, and they've got full top floor control. Newers will drop. Final kill comes in for Dark Zero. That's a 2-0.
I'm gonna occasionally check on this chat.
Good round though. Good round. I'm saying you played that good. You played that good. You played that good. I'm telling you, you played that good. You will not get in my head. I promise, bro. I promise. Log in.
Hold on. I actually want to keep up with both. I want to see how the rematch is going, bro. Wait, Jinxie's low-key feeling confident. I like this a lot, bro. Jinxie's low-key feeling confident. I like that a lot, bro.
Just on Dark Zero, so it kind of speaks to how good this team.
Me checking in as Viewbot 402. Holy shit, let's go. Viewbot 402 was fucking good, bro.
So far, they come into this playoff series red hot, and they've shown.
Tack timeout already. Wildcard at 0-2 already. Jinxie on PC, yes. Jinxie's on PC, so Jinxie switches over to PC to fucking 1v1 Muda now. Now he's winning.
This Dark Zero team is looking very coordinated, very good. They've got a lot of util on these clears, whether it's going to be the.
Right to see Jinxie already doing better on 4-3 compared to default res on console. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Maybe some more utility like the Grim, like the Cat.
And I'm angry at you. Why are you angry at me?
NJR back in round number 1. It feels like there's a really solid game plan behind these pushes from DZ, and the onus is on Wildcard now to read into those pushes and come up to some kind of counters on the fly.
Yeah, very early timeout obviously does not bode well, but hey, it's a best of 3. There is a lot more Rainbow Six Siege to be played on this map. There is more Siege to be played moving on as well. Nighthaven Labs is a guaranteed clubhouse. Of course, the Decider. These are maps that don't necessarily have the most in common with one another. I do say that Nighthaven Labs and Clubhouse tend to have some parallels here, but this is a run of 3 maps that find a lot of play in North America. Both of these teams should be relatively aware of how to go about them. Wildcard, I mean, the better result over the last little while. The Chalet has not shown up for Dark Zero, so Wildcard playing it against M80 just a day ago means DZ has some information on it, and it was a tough one for Wildcard, right? They did ultimately beat M80, but it was an 8-7.
Not gonna Muda play, new account, probably gonna get banned. Like the moment like the viewer sends in his new account, probably gonna get banned, right? Until Ubisoft gives him express permission to play.
Up against Shopify Rebellion. I do think the Wildcard.
Are you ever going to bring back the 1v1 podcast? Likely not. Likely not. Likely not.
Best of 3s that we've seen.
And Gillis kids that have never been in the same room. Oh, sure. Word.
This one shaping up could potentially rival it, but it will require Wildcard to be a little bit more active here as DZ does hold that 2-0 lead.
A critical round, not only because you just called your tack timeout. You don't want to be going down 3-0.
They have not given him permission yet, exactly. So they're probably gonna just get banned. Probably just gonna get banned. What a pippers.
Very icky in terms of the round count here on Chalet. That's a full site rotation.
Yeah, you never know what this SSG team is gonna do. It looks like they're gonna crunch horizontally on the site, like straight up here with
shaking loss.
Same thing. Kino's pressuring library side, and I wonder if he's acting just as Pole again.
So it's important to
because it literally could be. It literally could be Kino just being a Pole up top, and then they fully crunch first floor. I have no idea.
Committing to it for real. Maru shenanigans happening here, so the util work is starting to happen in through office. In
the rotating bodies up top. Do they have hard breach?
It's not really an extension.
Kino has hard breach charges.
But instead a full
I'm gonna get this shit off the wall. It's bandits. It's no tube. Tube is down. No tube cade. This is a lot easier to get off than if it were a tube cade.
I mean,
Spiker seems a lot more aware of the side hit. Looks like they're going for top instead, though.
He's gone. Jesse, I fear we cursed him.
I mean, he was going to be the first one in the fight no matter what.
I think Newers is going to shoot up through bottom lobby, nade up through the hole to get the bandits off.
But now without your real main office player,
especially with bandit dead, they could just like hard charge open this shit. Or let's just go for a flood. They could just ignore wall. Okay, I think they're just ignoring wall. But I mean, it's just belt to ass actually. It's actually just belt to ass to the frags. Wow, Kino movement on the shield there. Like it was almost bad for Kino, like, and then he completely pressed him so he couldn't be used as a mirror against his team. Like moved with the enemy peak. That was nuts.
Fultz gets the trade right back. It's all up to Spiker, the young captain.
It is actually belt to ass right now.
He's down below the bomb site. He has very limited control. This is a horrible spot for him to be in, and I think he's aware of it. Bomb site within reach, though. So he doesn't have top
Cody X, so Jalen taking the sub, I appreciate it, man. Someone on face video, they tried 1610 for a week and went back to 16.9. That was for SI. Yeah, that's Cyber. Cyber's like always played 16.9 for his entire career.
Somebody else had to pick that one up. Fultz is so used to being.
It's so funny because Crespo is such like a fucking Hall of Fame rage baiter like 90% of the time, but he also like knows a lot.
This is a lot more winnable than it looks.
Oh, wait a minute! Wait. Wait. Whoa, Spiker's moving. Spiker's moving, dog. Oh my god, Spiker's fucking moving. Oh my god, Spiker's moving. Oh my god, Spiker's fucking moving, bro. He is fucking ducking, dodging, weaving. Holy shit.
We often talk about
that's
him
Spiky
as
Lucas
the
right there.
fragging IGL, and he steps up big time round 3 fragging there, Parker. What a clutch from Spiker. I thought there was no universe they were going to close that one out. How
do you feel about losing Kino? Sad.
Guaranteed. I love the word that you used up on that top clear.
Let me check on this.
Clear,
holy shit, Jinxie's really dominating. What the fuck?
Had no chance because of how good Dark Zero were looking on that push. But when it came down to converting,
Jinxie's putting belt to ass right now.
Working together to find that last player, they could not set up a trade to be able to take down Spiker. His position was constantly moving.
Clash.
He always seemed to know where those last couple of players were.
Snake.
Really just, I mean, he makes it look
Third
so
band.
easy. It's not. Don't get me wrong. These are tough shots.
She loves Ross. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the sub for 4 months.
Position. There were little mistakes made by Dark Zero. Sprinting in a trophy.
7-3 belt, yeah.
That last 1v1 as well. Thinking maybe I want to
go
for the
kill. Permanently been on an account, bro.
Falt's not really sure how he wants to execute on that. Spiker really does.
Cat really is very uneducated. Yo, my cat is trapping my arm under her right now. I actually can't move the arm.
I'll say it again, and I'm sure it'll come out.
That's our whole body weight on my arm.
This is a long.
Look at my hand right now.
Series. So you've got at minimum 2 maps. Settle in. Focus.
You can have it. You can have it, bro.
On straight. You've got your 2 best fraggers on the side of Wildcard in Bay and Kansan currently held off of the score sheet. Now, admittedly, it's a little crowded at the top for these Wildcard numbers.
7-3 on PC.
Statistical player on the team.
7-3'd him. Holy shit.
This time around.
Holy shit.
Usually what you see on his roll, but he's got the best KD, he's got the best entry stats, he's actually got the most entry stats on this team as well.
Getting wicked with the picks here.
Out, break that goose egg, down goes NJR.
This is what I want to see. I want to see a more even game. I'm liking all this. The first 2 rounds, it looks like Dark Zero is just going to fucking run them over now. I like to see a fight back from Wildcard here, showing them the international force that they can be, and that they know they can be.
Good and pretty impactful set of rounds.
Instant hop out for
going for the jump out, taking down NJR.
Bay right there.
There's heart breach on the side of Dark Zero, so not all hope is lost, but surely a devastating blow.
Basement site, wall denial, tube cage.
Oh,
Baby Shark on the roam, so effective, running away here, fall off. Now they can play full bunker. Oh my god, Kino is fucking aggressing though. Holy moly, this guy's stuck in the corner too. They have him. 1 nade. They don't have nades though.
Calls a teammate over. We've now got Faults here holding the angle as well.
Baby Shark knows he's stuck in that corner, but he also knows. Does he also know that there's no nades to clear him out? Good discipline by Baby Shark here. Oh, actually manages to sprint away. That's crazy.
Baby Shark barely alive after that engagement. The fact that he gets that pick on the roam and gets out is absolutely shit. Ridiculous.
Anchor now for DZ for Wildcard. But does he get the front wall open at all? No, Thermite wasn't even able to get the front wall open, right? Front breach is closed. Yep, that means he gets a contest vert. They'll play around this staircase area. That's going to be rough for Dark Zero.
Positioning for Wildcard. They've smothered the offense that Dark Zero has employed, knocking them off first. Now Kino will look to follow up to try to kickstart something. A kill or 2 could completely turn this round on its head. Adrian is lined up ready. There'll be a shotgun just inches away from his face. He's got a shotgun of his own, but the TCSG doesn't seem to hit the same way.
And they're finally going to get front breach open and corner this guy a bit. Oh, wait a minute. They're going to Thatcher off the K charge.
Which remains sealed and electrified.
Keto opens the wall.
They'll try to get it
the next pick to get, there's a big flank coming from up top though. Big flank. Big flank. These just need to go before the flank go off. How many Ying charges do they have left? Oh, good positioning by Adrian though. What a rat. Wow, and awareness as well. Nuts.
A terrific round from Wildcard to draw.
Even the sub. Thank you for the sub, Sav, Devin, Jordan, I appreciate you, man.
Hard breachers, Parker. I mean, when NJR
watch Jinxie, I'll watch Jinxie. Hold on.
Thinking, okay, that's not great because the
Jinxie.
no breach, right? To get yourself.
Tag time out DZ. Let's just watch.
You're terrified. You found a bomb. I tried to warn you that this is what was gonna happen.
Okay, let's go then. Let's go.
You're still too weak, Sasuke. You just don't have enough.
Jinxie, then that's going belt to ass. I'm interested to see what happens Oregon.
taught you about breaking the glass, twin.
How did Buddha get unbanned? He didn't get unbanned. Y'all are so like stupid as fuck, bro. Y'all are dead ass beyond stupid, bro.
Get in my face. That's definitely the way to play this.
Yeah, a lot of you are like really mentally deficient, bro.
Get in my face, bro.
Like, we need to start like using our brains. We need to start like stop relying on ChatGPT. Stop asking these fucking stupid ass questions, bro.
Get in my face, bro. For the first time forever. Muy interesante, mi amigo.
I kind of care more about this game.
Point, Jesse. So, literally, the coaches will not be able to speak. In about 6 minutes' time, they will no longer be able to talk to their teams. A breakneck pace to call these timeouts, and obviously, something that you have to worry about, right?
Predictions for 5 years at Salt Lake City. Yeah, they're probably. I don't know if they make main stage or not, but yeah. I mean, listen, I just think like right now, I think EU is so ahead. Beta-wise, like what likely in my head, I think the way EU play the game right now is absolutely beautiful. Step. Seeing the subject, I appreciate it.
That's exactly what's
I think like G2 or Falcons win like easily. Honest to God, I'd be very surprised if G2 or Falcons do not win the Salt Lake City major. Because you gotta think like look at Brazil, right? With the now obviously I don't want to blame the format. It's your fault if you don't make the major, but like look at Brazil for example. Like they're sending Los and you know Los and Nip.
Really bad for one of these teams. There is nothing to save you at this point.
No, that's exactly right, Parker. The Nitro will miss up there on the top floor.
Typically teams that you wouldn't expect to like take a ring, you know.
The uncharted territory also remains on the bomb site. Top floor.
I think a lot of regions, like typical international contenders, were not able to like make it. They weren't able to perform enough to make it. I think that like kind of opens the and then EU is so far ahead. I think G2 or Falcons just simply win it. Holy fucking shit! Baby Shark is such a problem on this roam. They tried to soft pressure for him while he pushed up bottom blue too. Baby Shark was just way too fucking aware. Mountain up solar. Amaru now. I don't know what Amaru's gonna be used for now. Maybe the K9. He's gonna go fast K9. C4 flies right by him. He's close. Trying not to get powered out from K9 double now.
So it's only a matter of time until the sleeping giant wakes up.
Now they're just fully committing to this. Fully committing to solar take. They start planting the bomb though. That's the biggest issue. Shield can get in. He can get close, closet, and plant the bomb. Yeah, plant's already going down. He's putting the pressure on.
Kino will now attempt to get the diffuser down.
Up the wild card now to retake. No one in closet. No one close to closet. Wow, there's this is a beautiful take. I actually love this take from Dark Zero. I can't lie.
By Dark Zero. Baby Shark, the only player on the board.
Especially Clash ban too. On the third ban is knowing that they're gonna abuse the shields that much more. Knowing that Wildcard used it on Chalet against Abedi the last time around. I really like the way they played that take. I mean, it's very like solo gunfight dependent. I can't lie though. Like, man, they only had 2 people going solar side. If any of the solar side people like lost their gunfights, that would have been it, you know. But they had full trust in each other.
Some damage is done to Baby Shark in this position as he now goes down below, but ain't gonna happen. Nope. Sorry, this round is going to go in favor of Dark Zero, languishing on the stairs. Eventually, somebody will get it. It's NJR.
Ooh, bang, bang, bang.
A huge round from Nick, and DZ will stop Wildcard's streak at 2 as DZ regains the lead.
Be opened by this.
Yeah, another really strong push coming out from Dark Zero. Parker.
Does this
I mean, they've
game
got that
matter
control.
or both already
Really
qualified? This game matters.
If you can get that bottom floor
this
control,
game is a qualifying game.
Stairs, you can easily force a plant just inside the breach, try to get that master diffuser down. It's really tough to stop that as a defender because if there's players on the big window, players in the bathroom window, you really just don't have good positions. The one player who maybe could have stopped it, that was Kansan. But he gets fried by NJR, pushing up behind his Monty up through solar, and it ends up being a really nice plant to come through from Kino. Ideally, as the defenders, you want to do something to disrupt that, but the fights on the backside of the bomb site work.
Arguably, NA's 2 best teams here. Yeah, exactly. But like, we don't know how it translates to international. Who do you think is going to win, Fett? This game, at least, I don't know. Maybe Dark Zero. Like, gun to my head, I'd say like Dark Zero because Dark Zero is a team that the core that has typically dominated other NA teams inter-regionally. And Wildcard is a team that struggles originally and dominates more internationally. So I would say more so DZ off the top of my head, but also WILDCARD has been shooting recently.
Again, the usual scoreline is 4-2. You see it across.
Can you help me study for my biochemistry requirement? Nope. Memorize your amino acids, little boy.
Even if it's not your map, you should probably be taking at minimum 3 rounds.
Double info strat for WILDCARD, Pulse and Valk for bar. Very interesting. I wonder if they're gonna go for the hop out. Pulse can be used to like look for a lobby push and outside lobby door, and we used to get a lot of info in C4 for lobby walk. So I wonder if that's what he's gonna play for. No, he's playing in sight right now. Maybe just to gauge out a sight hit or like a direct. I mean, he's got his pulse scanner now. He's gonna be able to see everyone on library Valk. He's gonna be able to convey this info.
A lot of that doubt should be quieted by now. This is a new look than what we saw in map number 1 against.
Yeah, he's gonna convey all this info to the player's top library. I wouldn't be surprised to see the library top best player like kind of give his position.
During the group stage or even in the very start of playoffs, they have grown a
Bay
lot
gets fired off a little bit.
Period of time. But their toughest challenge still remains in front.
Did he not just back up to where he could die from K9 double? Or did the K9 double is not there?
This one, you're gonna have to take down every
only one person there. Look at this info he's getting though, Kansan.
It's gonna be tough.
He's gonna tell his team that like there's only one person here now.
Undefeated, flawless group
They flip the
stage
push.
for
It's full solar across now. Look how fucking fast DZ flips their push, by the way. They went for a top best util dump, immediately flipped. Wow, Keto just ADS is straight up. Holy moly. Big flank, big flank, big flank, big flank, big flank. Oh, but shut down immediately by J9.
He's good as gone. Punishing, smothering, suffocating.
DZ's just so decisive, bro. Like their siege, DZ style, this DZ, like this call out style of siege is so effective against North American teams. You see that they dumped their util all top mez and they just insta flipped. Like how fast is that, bro? Insta fucking flipped. Insta fucking flip, bro.
Wrong. Kino with the final kill. A flawless end to the first half. DZ up 4-2.
4-2 attack. Attack gets a stronger half though. Watch Jinxie Muda. Yeah, I got you. Let's watch.
Close, I'm not gonna hear that.
Down to 10 seconds.
Yeah, this is for all the control
react
players
over.
out there, man. And then we're gonna do Competence Amp episode 1.
Defuse your bombs.
Jinxie, wait. Jinxie on a higher FPS might be a fucking demon, bro. Jinxie, all the Jinxie excuses might have been correct, bro.
Same ping, same frames, no excuses, man. Just straight up kick. Bro, is he just...
Jinxie's actually moving with crazy confidence, I can't lie. Anyone chatting about Muda playing CG asking did he get banned as a below room temperature IQ? Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Like I just feel like you can I feel like a good amount of the people asking that could deduce a lot of the information if they just try to think by themselves, bro. There's actually like zero critical reasoning skills within the heads of a lot of these people, bro. Like even Crespo, like top 10 rage baiter of all time could probably deduce all these things, bro. This is why I VIP the rage baiters in my chat, bro. The rage baiters in my chat at least have critical thinking skills, bro. Holy moly.
He has to punch the barb too.
Wow.
Op 4 eliminated.
Wow. Wait, Jinxie's actually moving,
It's like a
dog.
little baby puppy.
Jinxie's actually
Like a little
moving,
puppy
dog.
that's lost from home.
Jinxie's actually just fucking
Buddha!
moving on this guy,
I know
bro.
you're deafened because I'm in that head. Deafening's not gonna save you. You will never beat me as long as we're on the same frames.
Wait, Jinxie?
This is my game.
Holy, Jinxie's kind of cold, bro. Jinxie on Pete. Wait, Jinxie? Okay, is Jinxie like right about the FPS shit, bro?
Bro, if he plays mute, I'm just gonna go gridlock nades.
Just as good, if not better, to battle back against this
Holy
4-2
bro.
deficit, Parker, because Dark Zero continue to be the most impressive team in North America, and in my mind, by a country mile this stage. It really does feel like their roster moves were exactly what they needed for an organization that had been struggling in recent years, just with the roster moves they had made, not making it deep into events like they're used to. It's good to see this DZ team finally posting a
Sense.
roster and looking
Bar
frankly
side.
kinda
Could be
unbeatable in
direct.
North
No
America.
Thatcher, though. Could be direct fake, I think.
No, absolutely. I mean,
What is the
DZ
sense
fans
for?
have gone through half a decade at this point of
Maybe just a walk?
competitions every
Yeah,
single
definitely
time
to
their
over
team
clear, I
plays.
feel
will
like.
say
No
this,
shield
though.
for wildcard. Dark Zero ban
NJR was
Capital,
on that
Grim
DZ
wildcard
roster
ban
when they
Thorn.
won a major, so at
And
least you
Wamai.
got to see your
Very
team
interesting
win.
Wamai
A lot
ban.
of
I guess they want to like
fans
nade
think
flood out
that,
top
especially
mez a
with
lot
American fans.
to make sure that guy cannot, you know, dodge the nade flood out. But honest to God, like, I feel like Jaegers does the same job just as well, so
At this current point in time,
I don't know.
it is really remarkable how good this team looks on such
Wildcard getting ready for solar over. They're opening every single barricade on that guy. Newers kills a player already. Here comes a run out on the big window player. Wow, beautiful by Fultz. Completely picked apart. Perfect response by DZ. DZ, they should leave now. Oh. Why are they so aggressive? I feel like after they get the 2 picks, they just leave, no?
Squad. Now it's NJR on the run over by Chimney. There was one a big window.
I feel like DZ went a bit too aggressive for more right there. I feel like right there, the moment, the literal moment they get the second kill, they just leave. They let that guy die.
Wow, they put a break onto the
Wait,
rush, Parker,
that's
but Spike's
crazy
still
that
on the 1v1
Fultz is
down
going for
below,
this
uses the
aggressively.
smoke to get away, but he's
They're
not
playing to
fully
press,
gone
press,
just
press,
yet. The
press,
Lion
bro.
Wolves fall to
And it
play.
works. Wow, Fultz.
Stop him, hit
What a
him,
vault
and
angle.
beautifully
So
done.
they're actually
Now another
aggressing
answer
so
for
crazy.
Fett.
The side's
Moving
bar.
trade vaults. It is just NJR
Maybe that's part of the
looking
game plan. Maybe they're
1v2,
sticking to
and
game
there's
plan or
over
something.
almost half the
Holy
round
shit.
still to go.
I feel like that's maybe just part of their game plan, Chad. No?
I mean, you got to feel for
Like, there's no way they're aggressing that hard if it's not part of their game plan. Like, I feel like that's just like a fight. And then if call out, like, if they lose 2 rounds in a row, call the timeout. All right, guys, maybe we stop fighting, and then we call it a day.
They weren't able to grasp, I think it was round 2 or round 3, was just winning fights. Again, strategy be damned. If you lose your gunfight, that's it. It's gone. Wildcard, using those DMRs, using their drone work, they were able to pinpoint these offside players from Dark Zero and punish them. Now it's all up to NJR. Put a nitro cell. Out it goes.
Grass is off the nitro cell. Knows the other player's there. And JR! Oh my god, he's gonna hit the VMR. Shotgun out. A shown pick, shotgun shot.
Forcing the engagement with
Yes,
Kansan.
she should fall back to sight here. Wow, he trades and he wins it. He's cold. Oh my god, Nick's back. Nick Jr.'s back. We haven't talked about Nick Jr. in a million years. He's fucking back. Holy fucking shit, Nick Jr. Holy shit, Nick Jr., bro. Nick Jr. just won that shit for real. Aggressive. The game plan might be correct, bro.
Parker, so the mayor makes
Jinxie
it
just shit
happen.
on Muda. Jinxie is wow.
NJR
Jinxie is
in the
dicking
1v2
him
will
down.
win the round out for
He had a
DZ.
cigar out.
What an incredible play coming out from NJR.
What the fuck?
I really thought, wow.
I tried to warn you. This is exactly what the fuck's gonna happen.
Jinxie's fucking cigar out on this guy,
Exactly
bro.
what the fuck's gonna happen, bro. I tried to warn you, mijo. 3 more rounds, Murda. 3 more rounds, bro.
Secure the bombs.
I tried to tell you, dog.
Jinxie might be cold, bro. Jinxie might be cold, bro.
But to quote a great artist,
Well, Jinxie might have been right about the
winning
FPS
lines and
excuse
numbers
the
lie
entire
too. And I
time.
think NJR having poor stats is a perfect example of lying numbers because the impact that this guy has late in the clutch when he's forced to frag, but also earlier, droning things out, using his utility, calling for the team, getting traded when he dies. These are all things that NJR does for Dark Zero that don't always get picked up on the stat sheet, might result in him having kind of a low EPS, but I feel like he's played really, really well this stage overall. That clutch, maybe his best moment since the season began, but not one to forget. It gets DZ a big lead here on the first map.
Humongous.
Muda losing because he has no, cheatless Muda is kind of like dog shit, no?
Up next,
Muda no cheats, just fucking dog shit, bro. Muda with no Wi-Fi.exe, bro.
With a different roster and a different group of players, but
Muda using Ethernet.exe instead of fucking Wi-Fi.exe is terrible player, bro.
Team in purple on the left side of your screen. Now, obviously, they've got to get through Chalet first, but that round in particular was an incredible display from both of the teams. One where you kind of think, I don't want anybody to win and I don't want anybody to lose. Well, they literally traded. That's about as close as you can get to that happening. So, can you give the round to both teams? No, you can't, but you can see stuff like that. And there has been a really big uptick in trades lately. I'm sure you've probably noticed. A bit of frustration, I'm sure, on the side of Wildcard because the defenders get the round. It means that they kept safe.
That's why they bend the Omai, bro. They have a good, like, fucking triple nade stack on the top mez.
Obviously very mad about
you didn't see it, but there's people from library double throwing nades, stacking it on that guy playing in there. That's nuts. He had a fucking zombie in library too. I guess he just have too many nades, bro. Too many fucking nades. Top mez player did in fucking half the round left. But it is master though, so this is not as impactful as it were for a kill for bar site.
It's creative, it's fun.
Is blue stairs player gonna stay there? Fult's gonna stay on blue stairs here, not on a zombie either.
This round, everybody from DZ remaining.
Interesting. That should be also another isolated pick for DZ to give away. Wildcard, as long as they play the blue stairs player perfectly, it should be a 5v3
here on this defense, hoping to get one of these players picked
Always
off.
looking for the vert angles,
setting up for a really strong
timing.
execute on the side of Wildcard. DZ can't let that
Newers knows there's a player below.
Don't go that lion charge. Wildcard will see Adrian lose a lot.
Wow, Fultz 1v2s. The clear onto him that he knew was coming. That's crazy. I mean, DZ are just winning their fights, bro. They're winning fights they should never be winning. And they're just aggressing. Look at this shit, bro. He walks back up blue stairs, too. And he swings back out on the roof guy. I mean, this is just nuts, bro. This is just nuts, bro.
Tiger's just gonna go fishing.
Holy moly.
He goes home empty-handed.
Holy shit.
I'm sure he'll tell his wife and kids how big the one that got away was. DZ unstoppable at this point in time. 6-2. It took 2 hours for the first map between 1 of 30 and 5 Fears to conclude. We were supposed to start this best of 3 at 5 o'clock. We were a little bit behind schedule. DZ said, all right, we got you, don't worry. 1 round away from Chalet going into DZ's win column here, Jesse.
And it just looks so confident. Fultz, no doubt the MVP, a massive 4K in round 8 to get Dark Zero up to map point. And Fultz has just been an incredible player. He is on the verge of breaking history, by the way, in this game. A victory in this best of 3 would make Fultz the first North American player ever to qualify to 10 different majors. He would be the 4th player globally after Cyber.
You see absolutely cooking Muda right now. Holy.
Either last year qualifying to Munich or in the past couple of weeks qualifying into Salt Lake City as well.
Holy fucking shit. I made these out. The fuck did I miss it? I made these out, bro.
His career, the old man still got it with the 4K in round 8. And I mean, for Dark Zero, when you've got so many players with so much talent on your roster, it must just feel so good knowing that any single player can pop off.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a really nice bounce back for Fultz. And to your point, you know, he's so accustomed to seeing him on the bottom of Space Station and the bottom of a lot of these teams because of the role he played. Now, to his credit, he is the 2nd lowest rated player on the team at the start of today's match, and is again largely decided by the role that you play.
6-1. Holy fucking moly, bro.
Echo Bandit Mute. You're probably not going to be fragging as well as some of your teammates.
Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, this doesn't look good for Buddha, bro. Like, I know he passed the PC check for the last 2 months. But
and now Dark Zero
he's getting fucking dominated right now. Like, that just makes me like, what the fuck happened in that first week of him playing Siege, bro? Is he just like, Jinxie wants you to react? What did he say?
I might never play a video game on console ever again after that.
Hey, Fett, react to this one. Wait, why is Jinxie so fucking, like, confident and cold right now? It's literally all mental for this guy, bro.
I put 30,000 hours into this game!
Wait, hold on. This game's on match point too, Chad. I gotta finish out this game, bro. Hold on, bro. You gonna watch this back? Wow.
Terrific beginning of this map, but has come back
slammed
to
him
earth.
after he
The rest of
turned
the
off
team's
his
just not been
cheese.
able to pick up that
So
slack.
I was so
100% player
confused.
wild card.
What the fuck did Muda do in that first week, bro?
They've only won 2 rounds. Remember when it was
Like
2-2?
that first week, is he just like a magical
It has been
being, you know?
catastrophic for wild card since then. And again, if the safe assumption is that they are now on the preferred side of their own map, they are not doing any better here, Jesse. That is the bigger concern. There's just so much for wildcard that is not going right. At least Spiker on the window is able to see the derriere of Kino and shut him down. NJR is not far removed, so a potential swing. He can do some serious damage here, but they'll buy time. He gets clobbered by Bay, asserting himself over by Solarium.
Wildcard
Yours
is
has
gonna
gone
win
now
this
as well,
round.
so
I'm not
a
even
great
like
start by
dialed in
Dark
on
Zero,
this
but it's all
anymore.
fallen to pieces.
What the
Wildcard
fuck, man?
managing to recover quite gracefully. They've got 2 more players on the side of Dark Zero to find. One of them flashed out. Fultz in that position over by the top of Library Stairs. He's now gone at the hands of Adrian. And it's J9
J9
with
1v4.
staring down.
I mean, he has perfect
hoping to
plant
see some
denial, but like
shadows
everyone's
or
gonna be
some
watching the
bodies, maybe
angles.
some movement
This is another wall
inside
bang.
the bomb site.
Can get it.
Diffuse kit getting planted. J9
Does stop. Oh, doesn't even stop bomb plant. Does stop it, but it dies. Dixie versus Buddha.
What? What's his health? What's his health?
Mission failure.
1 HP. He's 1. He's 1.
Holy moly.
health. Nah. Okay, so we 7-3'd them on border, and it's 6-2 on orbit. Bro, he's 1. Oh my god, that would have been a 7-1 screenshot.
Holy
That would've
fucking
been a
moly, bro.
7-1
What is this clip?
screenshot.
What is this clip, bro?
That would have been a disgusting screen.
What is this clip, bro?
Yo, Fett! React to this one! React to this one, Fett! Daddy's on PC now!
I got you,
and I'm
bro.
going right to champion! Motherfucker!
I have to. I have to react to this after.
Gotta be all proud of me.
I have
Gotta be
to.
honest, I'm proud of me.
I have to react to this after that. No, I feel like I have to. No, after the Pro League game, Chad. After the Pro League game. After both Pro League games. It's gonna be a long stream tonight. It's gonna be a long stream
I
tonight.
mean, maybe I could go like ace, maybe?
Holy moly. That is the perfect clip, bro. That is the perfect clip. I'll watch it back. I'll watch it back.
So often talked about by Baby Shark and the rest of these players.
Holy shit, thank you for the 5 gifted, Mark MS Sawaya. Holy shit, thank you for the 5 gifted, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Especially with how short
I appreciate you, man. I
this
appreciate you,
kickoff
man.
is.
I
If you
appreciate
have
you,
a
man.
bad day and you let
React
them
now.
down,
Dog, I'm watching
you
a
let
major
affect your
qualification
game by
match.
potentially your teammates' game. That's
This
when
shit
your
means
chances go
infinitely
kaput.
more to me
There was quite that lengthy
than
tech
a 1v1. I
delay
apologize. My
on the
niche is
5
Pro
matchup.
League, chat.
And you
I'm
saw the
sorry.
Fierce guys
I will switch back and forth.
constantly
I
hyping
will
each
switch
other
back
up,
and
trying to
forth.
keep each other motivated,
No,
trying to
it
keep
doesn't.
each other
Fett, you are
with
fat.
those vibes high. And Packer was doing the same on the side of 1 of 30. It's very easy for you to sit there and stew when things aren't going right. Yeah, Bino's internet crashed.
Major
It
is
sucks.
just a
It's basically
qualifier
an
match
god
for
at
the
this
6th
point in time.
Invitational. True.
I'd be pretty pissed
NAL
off
Pro
if I
League
had to
Sob.
play a
True.
4-5 with a major on the line. But you cannot let it get
More
to you. You
qualifiers.
cannot if you're
True.
wildcard.
Fett, it's just a qual, not important.
On your own map
True.
and admit defeat. You cannot start waving that white flag. You need to take every
Fuck
single
you,
round
Fett.
of the
Jinxie made
first
you.
round of this matchup and more
Correct.
like what we
I need.
did
Oh,
Wildcard
I need an
was
incorrect buzzer and a correct buzzer.
Coming out for the first time from Wildcard.
Wait, Chat. I need an incorrect. I'm so
After
sorry,
that
Cat.
last ban to
I'm
bring
so
the
sorry,
software
Cat.
out and
I need an incorrect buzzer and a
in
correct
overtime
buzzer.
if they do require
That's what I need on my
it. Certainly
soundboard.
We'll be hoping that overtime is up on the docket.
Holy
Baby Shark
moly.
jumps on it now and we'll start to gather information in towards this mid floor. Very aggressive lineup from Dark Zero as well. Quite a couple of roamers running around on this top floor, but the flashes come in.
They're going
and
straight
fall
side hit
once
for
again, strike
Wildcard.
first.
He's in. He's off in sight.
This
guy's in the shits, though. Probably a little too hard to get it off. I guess he's scared of the plant going down. Facing the shot, though. No one on top retaking top library. Yeah, that's the weakness of having a retake horizontal strat. Biker just sticking it is crazy.
J9 gunning down Bay. Nade goes off. It was some martyrdom.
1v2. Repel post plant. This is impossible.
Will need to clutch out.
This is pretty impossible, I can't lie. Especially with the backstab coming behind him.
Is gonna hop right on it. Falling off. There's nobody a mile away. I wonder if he actually could have stuck that, Jesse. There seemed to have been enough time.
No,
Maybe
no, he couldn't. The guy would have swung him from double window.
He's actually so blessed. Oh my god.
Wait, is Prime Muda back? Prime Muda might be back. Muda might have gotten warmed up. Muda might have plugged. Yo, Muda might have put something on the PCI. In the PCI. Muda might have. Yo, check the motherboard. Did Muda bend over in the middle of the 1v1? Did Muda bend down in the middle of the 1v1? Chat, hold on, chat.
Nah, I think I barely missed his head. I think it hit like his neck.
Muda might have switched back to the Wi-Fi. Muda might have opened Wi-Fi.exe. Muda might have asked his PC builder to bring back that USB stick, bro.
He definitely has.
This guy got the This guy locked in the Wi-Fi.exe, bro. He actually fucking locked in the Wi-Fi.exe, bro. Holy moly. Yeah, we need a PC cam, we need a hand cam, we need a keyboard cam, we need a fucking dick cam. Muda, turn that shit on, bro. Muda, so that's a trick though, is like Muda's nose is so big that he gets to reach with his nose down to his PC, and it doesn't look like he turned on a DMA, but his nose did it for him. Holy moly, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah,
This is a comeback by Wildcard right now though. Low Kurt.
Yeah.
No timeout for either.
I think so. I think it might end here.
After the second round concluded,
Sense, Striker.
Fourth round concluded.
Is this like for a trophy hopping?
It's been great watching these teams
Got
play.
it.
They did get the dual timeout at
What do you want me to do with
halftime,
it?
which we've talked about before. It is a relatively new addition. But
Okay.
what? Oh,
Of all players that you could get to, it's the guy who has been having confidence problems.
Hold on, I'm gonna say goodbye.
Baby Shark, Baby Shark, Baby Shark just keeps on dying early again. His numbers are rough. There was so much praise that was heaped his way at SI, playing in his home country, in his home region, admittedly for a North American team. So maybe.
Well, that's sense gone. I think they were planning to go for a trophy hopping with the sense.
Able to achieve the results that they have over
I think they were going for a trophy hopping.
The last calendar year, in fact, has largely been because Baby Shark's prominence on this team, and he has been unfortunately quite invisible outside of a round or two here on Chalet.
I'm very curious.
Clash 2 to hold the backstab. This is rough, especially if Fultz especially if Fultz is like super aware of it. I mean, like, I think the only chance the wildcard have of winning this is if Fultz does not like if Fultz like gives a gap on the backstab from library side over. Because especially with Sense gone, I feel like that's the entry power gone for the trophy hopping that they were relying on. What do they have to get in the map? They have nothing. I mean, I guess Striker could like nade dump, flash nade dump Owl, go for a repellent solar, but I don't fucking know. Jinxie 7-3, holy shit. Holy shit.
Without Baby Shark, it definitely feels like this push has stalled a little bit, Parker.
Baby Shark has been the opening death 5 of the last 6 rounds, by the way.
Oh my god, he might have actually given it. There's a clash on piano though.
Playing high value utility ops every time. It's a good thing.
I don't think he gave away his position necessarily. They're in sight. Wildcard has fully hit the site.
He's now gone positive on the team.
Do they have Vert to stop it? Hatch is open. Oh, that's Bay down. That's the top floor. Now there's full top floor control for Dark Zero. The biggest issue is how do they get to plant that? No smoke.
Back Dark Zero will go to the advantage with a minute left. Newer still has control above as well, so it's been a very linear execute for Wildcard. Nitro Cell will go.
Ooh, C4 on a big window. This is good. This is really good by Wildcard. They put a guy on big window repel at the same time they were going for plant. That denies the hatch, which is the place they can stop the plant spot from. Wow, Wildcard actually managed to claw this round back. That is nuts, bro. That is nuts.
As the daunting task of heading towards the bomb site, he's completely lost control. Wildcard will hope to box him out. Newers just needs to find his targets. He finds cans.
Is there posty from big window as well? Doesn't big window upside down? Now I repelled in.
Within reach, and he'll attempt yet again.
He's just sticking it.
Time.
Wow. Wildcard bringing it all the way back. They're doing a crazy comeback right now. Yo, chat, how do you put cash into a bank account? You just go to the bank with the cash?
Up and sending us to OT.
Yeah,
Chad, is that how you do it?
They had full top floor control on the side of Dark Zero, but they just couldn't use it to stop that plant, Parker. They were a little bit too distracted by the players on those windows. Fault on the clash, I think maybe a little slow to try to fall back towards the site, and really good identification from Wildcard, noticing that, hey, if we can just go into the site,
what else would you do? I don't know, ATM?
Actually on the bomb site, we might
no, but I'm saying, like, do you need to, okay, sorry. Do you need to go to an ATM? Because my girl just said ATM, there's a fee, so is it better to just like can you just bring it to a person at the bank?
Plant done, and it has been very nice to see Wildcard answering back, even without
like I don't know this shit. I don't know shit about money.
Oh, absolutely. Now 3 rounds in a row. It's
Deposit slip, no fee. Okay. Just go bank. Yeah, bring it to the. See, that's what I'm saying. Is that not a valid question, chat?
2 wild card, then 3 M80, then like 2 wild card. I can't remember the exact numbers by round, but first 2 rounds went DZ, next 2 rounds went wild card, 4 in a row for DZ, and
Okay, well, my chat just said I'm fucking stupid. My girl just said I'm stupid. Everyone thinks I'm stupid.
Evenly matching Dark Zero,
Bye.
but never leading them. That is a bit of a problem. They did start on the weaker side. It is their map. They got more comfortable the longer it went on.
I just got double teamed by you guys, chat. I thought you guys had me back. I thought
recover
one of the 2 parties, so either my chat or my girl would have my back. Nope, both of y'all think I'm stupid, bro.
They are all rising to the occasion against significantly better than they did
Sense
yesterday.
on
So
the
already
holes to
leading
look down at the
even
lobby.
if Wildcard
Interesting.
still might ultimately
This is
win
actually
this
very
one.
interesting. Because he has holes on the wall to look through the 4 lobby on the walk up on the staircase.
Fett the PC check didn't work. They forgot to check the hardware and his second crosshair, his nose.
What the fuck? I'm so surprised. Like, well, this is a crazy hit on the NJR. He's still on box, going nuke. NJR with 2 DMR on fucking box versus an entire wildcard team trying to crunch on him. Direct sight hit. Wow, oh my god, Nicholas Jr., bro. Holy fucking shit. Put him on the anchor spot, bro. That is nuts, bro.
Spiker, who has saved the round for his team many times before, will now need to do it again, or else Dark Zero, well, they'll win Wildcard's map. Uh-oh. It takes a lot of damage, Jesse. I don't feel good about this. Kansan finally dies. Spiker hits the Gishmat mine, so J90 will now know he's in the library portion. Spiker at the main door. Surveying all the openings. They're not giving him anything. Really good patience here by Dark Zero, Jesse.
Spiker's a brilliant player, but this is going to be tough. He's got time to play with. He's got the diffuser. He knows a lot of their positions, but they know where he's at too.
Nick Jr. is just... Nicholas Jr. is just the greatest, bro.
He makes his presence known. Bullet from NJR whizzing over his head. NJR hoping for a
Jinxie on PC might be the future, bro.
DZ will finish with 4 players.
I also just think it's a mental thing for Jinxie. Like, I think Jinxie just mentally beats himself.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna make a whole video explaining this, so I can always just reference that video. People act like I have an agenda because they have an agenda. It's like, these people are like clearly going for a narrative where like everyone that like thinks he's a piece of shit or hates him is like, oh my god, like Fett, what are you doing? And then what do you think the people that didn't think he cheated were saying when I was making the thing, like the match replay investigation? Chat, I answered 2 questions, but for some reason I have to be pushing an agenda. You know? I have to be pushing an agenda because I answered 2 questions. You realize he never would have gotten banned if I didn't analyze that match replay, right? Because I analyzed that match replay, they went off that and launched an investigation. You guys realize that, right? No, I don't think you understand. Every single content creator, including the ones that didn't think he was cheating, or no, including the ones that eventually thought he was cheating, didn't think he was cheating until I posted my video. Did you guys forget the fact that I basically got him banned? I answered a question. How sus does he look at a match replay? He looks very fucking sus. Then I answered another question. Does he have cheats on his PC in the last 2 months based off 2 PC checkers? They answered that question. I'm answering questions, but apparently you get punished for answering questions because you don't push narratives. I just answered 2 questions. And guess what? No, here's the funniest part, bro. Here's the funniest part, bro. After I answered the 2 questions, I was right. Ubisoft contacted both Jinxie and Muda and said you were banned because of banned account association for accounts that have been banned in the past. Although it was a while ago, referencing the 6 years ago ban, we found that account that he logged onto that was banned 6 years ago based off an ID during the PC check. We were right. You put your credibility online and now it looks bad. End of story. How does it look bad? I said that Oregon game was cheating. I said it looked like cheating. I saw the PC check. I said he cheated a year ago, like 6 years ago, and he's fucking scumbag for that. All of these are facts. I'm not making claims and pushing narratives. This is what I mean. This is one of the room temperature IQ people, bro. This is one of the room temperature IQ people, bro. Tell me what claim I made that was false. Tell me something I said that was false. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead, Brew Apple. Go ahead. Tell me what I said that was false. I'm waiting. I'm gonna pin you. I'm gonna pin you. I'm waiting. Fuck ton of evidence and match replay. You say benefit of the doubt. Okay. So, do you remember when I watched Border and when I watched Cafe and I said I wouldn't report off Border and Cafe, but I would report off Oregon? PC checkers that are actually horrible and said 100% not cheating. Okay, but did I say that? See, here's the thing. You just took the PC checker's word and put it into my mouth. Any credible PC checker would never say 100% not cheating. Oh, okay, name me one. Name me the next credible PC checker. I will get him right now. You backed him completely, said it is your reputation if he is bad or good. No, no. If you watch the start of that stream, I said, just in case you get contacted later with controversies, I have made a whole video about the controversial backgrounds about all these PC checkers. But because I recruited him into this call, it will be on me if his information gets leaked. That has nothing to do if he's good or bad at PC checking. That has to do if his information gets leaked. But you can't listen. You clearly don't listen or watch anything. This is what I mean, bro. If you watched my video on the match replay, I said I wouldn't report off Border or Cafe alone. You don't have connects. You need someone with a CS background. I do. Give me the person with the CS background. Brew Apple, join my Discord and give me said person, bro. You're actually you are the most mentally deficient person in the entire world. Did you match replay Alamau 1v1? Did anyone send it to me? Did anyone send it to me? Can you get that for me, Brew Apple? Brew Apple, go get it for me. I will do that shit right now. Go get it for me. Go get it for me. It's in VODs. There's no match. Did he watch back the match replay? I will do that shit today. He watched back the match replay. Either one of them watch back the match replay. I will go look at it right now. You don't watch. No, I'm not unemployed. Neither am I. I am employed. You can watch Alamau or Muda POV. That's not a match replay. Did you match replay Alamau 1v1? No, you can watch POV. That is not a match replay. Sir, you are stupid as fuck. Wow, you are stupid. Wow, you are stupid. Wow. Oh my god. And you misquoted me 3 times in a row. You misquoted me 3 times in a row, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I literally explained to you the context of all the quotes you were saying that I said. And you ignored those points. You just moved past those points. You didn't even give me a rebuttal. You just moved past all of these things that you misquoted. And everyone in chat's calling it rage bait. Chat, can we stop calling stupidity rage bait? Right? This guy is clearly just someone with a great deal of mental deficiency in his brain. A great lack of critical thinking skills. Right? A great slowing down of brain spinal neural functions. Everything, bro. That's it. That's it. There's nothing in his brain. This is the guy. This is the top 10 easiest brainwashed by his government people. Chat, you know in World War II when they were doing propaganda to get people to fight in politicians' wars? This is top what holy fallacy attacking the other side. How is it a fallacy? You're attacking me. You're doing the same shit. You're doing the same shit. You just said this when I don't even care about this. When I asked you to prove this, you're using the same amount of fallacy. You keep bringing up next thing after next thing after next thing and not addressing the things that I just answered for you. Give me rebuttals to the things that we're talking about instead of switching the topic 200 times. You bring up the word fallacy as if you know what it means. But you're just part of the horde of non-critical thinking skills people. That's what you are, bro. Back in World War II, when countries were making propaganda. Holy shit, folks. Propaganda. To get people to fight for politicians' wars. You are #1 person to get brainwashed immediately. Every single time. Every single time. You are the first person to go fight in your politician's war. You believe in every single CCP poster you see, dog. Holy moly. You cannot fathom a world with critical thinking because you don't possess it. You cannot fathom a world where I said everything you've already accused me of not saying.
Team on a bit of a odd trade, but
hey,
a win. He's got his work cut out for him.
What do I know, bro?
I don't like his odds very much. The craziest part is you mentioned how bad this bomb site is.
How come when I contextualize everything I say, this topic changes?
10 seconds left. Sees the Izami of Spiker. He expects there to be 2 there. He's right, by the way. He just can't hit any of them. And then Adrian backstabs him to send the round away. A good start for Wildcard. They take up round #1.
Yeah, I think just an aggressive defense coming out from Wildcard. You know, the site's not so important if you're taking gunfights and battling all across the map. You can kind of get a little bit more active.
Hypothetically, if an NA team was placing EU or vice versa, what region would adapt for? Depends on play style. It's all a play style dependent thing. If you played a similar to NA play style, you would get rinsed because NA players already know that. But if you played a unique EU play style, you would do quite well. You would do quite well.
I should say to step up and get another kill mid-round onto J9O, so that kind of deepens the man count. And again, while Faults made it close, Faults made it messy, it wasn't quite good enough. NJR and Kino in the 2v3, not able to play.
Have you just turned into Chinese Jinxie? Yes.
Themselves an advantage. So it's a Wildcard to strike early here on DZ's map pick.
He's not in chat anymore.
Yeah, again.
Because that's like this guy switched topics 40 times and then just left the chat. I'm still here, bro, and you still haven't responded to a single thing I said. You still haven't responded to a single thing I said.
This map has a snowball's chance in hell of the attackers winning. You opted to go on to attack here. What was your thinking? And they said, well, we felt pretty confident.
Well, I'm gonna watch the game.
You know, we can come in and make
You haven't responded to me yet. I need a response. I need a conversation. I've responded to everything you said, and you just kept bringing up new points. And you ran out of new points.
Go with the side that's safest. Wildcard thinks that's to defend. And so far through 1 round, it looks okay, but still 5 more.
I'm watching the game.
Discovery phase in the midst of all of this.
But that's what I mean, chat. Like, that's like the typical representation of like the first person to get brainwashed by literally anything.
Back panel first and get away into connector.
Not a problem here. This is back to kind of normality, Parker, as you say. We're on to the strongest bomb site, as most people would call it, here on the top floor of Nighthaven Labs. I like the setup inside of IT. It's
big rat spot, Bay.
But he's got this mirror window.
I mean, if they get the wall open, he's fine. He's gonna go for impact trick on the wall, though.
Kino should be able to do it, just going upside down rappel and popping the thermite charge just from above, but it's still kind of risky, especially with Bay holding on to 2 impact grenades. For that reason, they want to get someone in down below, try to force some players out of position. They deal a lot of damage to Baby Shark, but Jin, I know, is not able to do enough damage to get that kill. And here we see the wall, just a mess. They get it mostly opened, but closed back up by Bay. This is going to be a problem for Dark Zero.
But he's still alive. Newer's hyped up as that Solid Snake player you talked about earlier. He was able to get into the building, which is an accomplishment for Solid Snake. And Newers was able to get into the building to his credit back in round #1 as the Nook. He just got picked off by Baby Shark very quickly. Still time to drone now for Dark Zero. An immense amount of droning so far through this round. Only worth noting because, well, some teams drone quickly and that's
they're going for split take? I think they're going for guard and con take. As opposed to garage. They're most definitely going for guard and con take. Or they're just getting every single point of pressure. Like, was Snake gonna just walk in garage for lower?
Before they meet their exciting and explosive conclusion. A lot of people have taken some damage here, Jesse, but with 1 minute to go, nobody dead yet.
Love this angle from Kino. He had an opportunity, but couldn't quite react fast enough to get the pick there. JNO still below. A lot of the mirror windows have been popped now. The util's been cleared out. They know that Spiker exists down to the bottom floor, but they can't worry about that. They've got to focus on towards the site. Less than 40 seconds to go here in the second round, and they need to start working.
Bucks underneath going to be able to clear out this player close. Yep, that's the player down. 2 smokes left to stop the pillar plant. No C4s. Snake has a big job here to backstab Aqua side. It looks like they're just flooding through regardless. Like going down pillar? Wait, where's the plant down? That's not pillar. It was pillar. Is it gonna go to like hard side now? Spiker sprinting back up Aqua. They're moving to hard side plant, but Spiker might have hit the rotated sentry. Oh, I wish Spiker didn't know. If they had a Valkim and Spiker knew that it rotated to hard floor plant, he might have actually won that round. That would have been a crazy clutch.
Brilliant push coming out from Dark Zero, and I want to highlight.
Can you explain the logic behind the glass ban? Glass is really good for entering through like garage door. So top garage raptor's door.
The thermite being brought out by Kino. He opens the IT wall to such an extent that Bay is not really able to exist there inside of IT any longer. He ends up having to fall off relatively early in that round. Then he gets himself a nice angle over on the outer connector window. Then the next connector wall. Then he opens things up and is able to just breach in the far left side. And it's just really good thermite play coming out from Kino that gets all of those.
How good is Spiker at clutching though?
Up at the same time,
not as consistent as like Zach or Brede. I would say the top 2 clutch players in the world probably Brede and like Stompin.
Pops the mirror windows. He gets one of those picks before getting traded out by.
Brede has been clutching a shit ton recently, bro.
It's a bit the basics from Dark Zero, but they're used so well, they're used so perfectly, and again, the coordination is top notch coming out of this DZ team. So I love that push being brought together for the top floor. Once DZ know what they're up against, they really have a good time clearing things out.
Can you be quiet for a round? You're ruining my viewing experience, and you better not say a word like a nerd and keep talking. No, you're right, bro. My fault. Souls, well, yeah. Souls, I feel like it doesn't happen every game for Souls, though. Like, I feel like we're all only saying Souls because of the recent one game we watched. It doesn't happen as many games consistently in a row that it does for like Brede or something. But definitely up there, yeah. Souls, Brede, Stomp.
So much so that our good friend Jack Fresh Allen has gone on a limb and said that DZ is going to win the major. Well, Jack, I don't know if you know this, but they haven't qualified yet. There is an entire possibility that WILDCARD.
Good response. Again, this is still a new point. This is not an old point. This is not an old point, but this is correct. What's wrong with this? You just said what I tweeted, which was correct. This is what Ubisoft said he was banned for.
Baby Shark will blow full sub, and DZ will not have the great start they wanted. Still over 2 minutes to
go. What is that? What do you mean? You quoted what I said without making a point off of it.
Kino has only one of.
This is what Ubisoft said he was banned for.
You don't want the audience to know about all the minion memes you've been sending.
We were correct. This is correct.
I don't know if you got into a fight with Yardy about how good.
You're putting your credibility on the line saying he's not cheating recently. I said there's a 99% chance he was not cheating recently.
And manages to get out of there. It's a bad spot for DZ right now as it will continue to get worse. J9O, last man standing, half the round left.
Yes.
5 alive for WILDCARD.
Now give me the evidence that proves that wrong.
F2
it'd be kind of low-key like fire for real. But guess what? It's not going to happen.
Pretty close to impossible at this point.
Ubisoft said he was banned for an account he cheated on 6 years ago.
Oh boy. I like going up above here, probably the right call. He's got to recover the defuse kit. And we'll get a little bit more space, but the Thorn Trap reveals his position as he walks down these awkward
Numbskull? Yeah, Numbskull's a good name for this guy.
All eyes should again be trained his direction. Very disciplined from WILDCARD. And there's the final from Bay.
Yeah, nobody moving a muscle there. Bay gets the very final kill. But a lot of that was
please leave these melted people. Yo, I like the amount of names we're making up right now.
I highlighted how much drone work was being done from Dark Zero a round or two ago, and they has continued to go in spades. That most recent round, they didn't drone an awful lot. It was a much more linear take. It was much quicker. And no surprise at the one time that they don't spend 90 seconds outside of the building droning, they give up 2 picks to operators and players they didn't seem to have a good idea of.
Stupidity baited? Yeah, I got stupidity baited.
Wildcard at this point in time, fundamentally very, very strong, and they're prompting DZ
That
to take
has
another
absolutely
early timeout.
zero
Both
clue
teams
how
called their
PC checking
timeouts on
works
map
and how
one
someone can
before
avoid
round
getting
number
caught.
5 had been
He
played.
sold cheats.
I don't know
He
if
has a
Wildcard's
level
gonna
to
call
hide
those
them
quite
like
so early,
what?
but it is a bit worrying that DZ has
So
now
you're
sold
telling
this
me...
timeout button yet
No. So this is my favorite one. This is my favorite one. This could be true. This could be completely true. This is a fair one to say, right? This is fair to say. Except, you're telling me that Muda is smart enough to somehow bypass Amcash level forensic traces, to bypass all the tampering evidence that they looked for, to bypass all that. He's somehow able to reconfigure his PC and use PhD level research to code in a bias level cheat that isn't even compatible with this CPU type. You're telling me he's smart enough? Wait. Hear me out. Because he could be, right? Yes, he could have the money to do it. He could be rich enough or smart enough to do all that, and he forgot to delete this folder. He was hiding this from us. Remember, he was lying to us about this. This is how we found the account that Ubisoft banned him for having. Chat. He's so fucking smart. He forgot to go in the folder where you change your server on PCR6 and didn't delete this folder that he was trying to lie to us about. No, because that's what I'm saying.
typically hurt for money.
He's a trillion IQ? And then he forgets to do this? And listen, hear me out. That could be the case. He might have forgot to do it on purpose, right? He could have made it, he could have forgot to do it on purpose, right? If he forgot to do it on purpose, bro, and he did a bias level, he coded a bias level cheat into his fucking like motherboard, right? That's compatible with his CPU or his motherboard version or whatever the fuck it is. And like, he didn't delete that on purpose to like point the arrow to him cheating 6 years ago. That's the main reason. And he lied about it, and he like Oscar level acting lied about it to make it seem like that's the reason he wanted to hide. He could have it. He could have it. He's that's the greatest fucking like, this guy's Leonardo DiCaprio, bro. You know what I mean? W Bay Rat. I know y'all. I appreciate people actually making this game.
He doesn't like the angle. This has just gone from bad to worse. Attack timeout.
If he did all that on purpose, he could have it.
It's a nice shot from NJR.
He could cheat in our game, bro. He could have it. He won. He beat me. He beat me.
Things up after the
I lost.
Their most dominant round yet.
Continuing to improve.
No, wait, but I'm saying like, this is the spot in your computer that you change your server. Everyone that has played PC on Siege, that has at least reached Platinum, should know this. This is where you change your config file to change your server on the game. You change your fucking server on the game. This. You're telling me he was lying to us about having another account. He wanted to hide the fact he had another account, and he forgot to delete this?
I think it was round 7 or round 8.
He's a genius. He's a fucking genius. Walks up a beef. I'll think of this up and do ads. Appreciate it, man.
From quick glance, it looked like WILDCARD had every single player positive. And yes, there it is. Every player is technically positive. Baby Shark is dead.
He's a fucking genius.
Don't count assists for this stuff. Baby Shark is 3-3. Everybody else is positive. Nobody is negative.
He is a fucking genius.
And it just goes to show you how spread out this is. WILDCARD is a team with a ton of depth. Even when they had Dash on the old roster, he would usually be the odd man out from a killing perspective. But there were lots of games where he would be pretty good and was able to match the aggression from WILDCARD. So kudos to everybody for pulling their weight. They seemingly have been able to slow this Dark Zero advance down way better than they were when DZ was attacking on Chalet.
Yeah, 100%. And even Baby Shark as the one even player maybe has been the best player. Certainly, I think the most consistent. Very important in round 1 and 3 to get those opening picks to set his team up into strong
game now. You're right.
to be able to win the
Stop
game
reading
after
chat.
the impact that he had. It's going to be kind of awkward now for Dark Zero to battle this one back. They would go back to Kitchen Cafeteria.
There's just
so not just a bomb site that they wanted to bring out round round one to try to catch DZ off guard. But
people think, wait, this is a straight kitch window hit. I think they know it's prep, so they're just gonna go. Oh, the Goyo charge is gonna kill every single one of them. Wait a minute, they all live the Goyo charges? Holy shit.
Both of them, Adrian looking for a third. Bites off maybe a bit more than he can chew.
They're in. And he get up on the vault spot and plant the bomb, though, is the biggest issue. Clash falling at the retake. Now, this Clash is going to be a huge issue if Clash gets close.
Everybody on DZ.
J9O finds the Clash.
I don't even think they're at a full 100.
Pushes off his gun. Wow, good swing by DZ there. I'm so surprised DZ managed to navigate this round, especially with the fact that they popped the fucking Goyo on their window hopping.
Kino, NJR getting defused, get down. Nobody is there to stop him. It's all up to J9O to
picking up his boy off the Goyo charge. Nuts.
So what opportunity for Wildcard was present is now completely gone. They'll have to work against the time and the 3 remaining players of Dark Zero. Baby Shark repositioning with the Clash, maybe to buy some time for Bay, but Bay now scampers off of his position. A bomb site completely swarmed by Dark Zero, and they're going to bring the heat to these defenders. Kino rushing on in. Baby Shark pushed back. He sees J9O. Kino's not able to cover him. Now it's all up to NJR and Kino as J9O is finished off, but time is running out. Bay and Baby Shark can kill them all, but they need to get to the defuse kit, and they're not gonna get the
holy
job
moly,
done.
DZ actually won this round. Beautiful microplay in that little fucking like cosm of kitchen right there. That's fucking nuts.
Injury get the final 2 players a wild card when it was already past the point of no return. DZ put up their 2nd round.
Great answer. Just going for the rush right into the A bomb site, and that's a brutal one for Wildcard because they were expecting it. They were ready for it. Spiker was literally hard holding the cafeteria window, the kitchen window. When that rush comes in, he had 2 Goyo canisters on the window as well, but it just
we just want to know BS answer. That's what I'm trying to give you, though. That's what I'm trying to give you, Marksman. And I appreciate you for being reasonable. But that's what but through these investigations and the match replay and stuff, that's what I'm trying to give you. Now, people can get me more match replays from the games that he looks suspicious, like the games you're referencing. I would love to look at those, but no one's ever gotten them to me. In fact, I get ghosted by people, bro. I get ghosted by people, bro. Why don't you guys rack, if you guys want answers, rack on the pressure to send me match replays. With that being said, I'm trying to give the no bullshit answer because this right here is speculation. This is speculation, right? No one does this. No one does this. Okay.
And again, these teams.
Chat. No one wins a major in their first stage as a team if none of the teammates have ever teamed with each other before.
Without going into overtime,
right?
So Wildcard were able to
like I don't know, like
they've got a lead here on DZ's map
because the logical leap from you beat Bolo in your first week to you are for sure cheating is too far for me.
That no matter what happens,
is it suspicious? Hell yeah, it's suspicious.
Runaway winner in the second
but
half.
I found a for sure answer.
It has been across maps 1.5 at this point. I don't know if you agree or not, but
that's
that
it.
Seems to be what it's shaping up for.
I think it really depends on how Wildcard look on these attacks. We haven't seen them play Nighthaven Labs all season long. We haven't seen DZ here either, but just the fact that it's their map.
That's it, bro. That's it. I found a no bullshit answer.
No clue what
everything else does not have enough hard evidence pointing at it. The answer that we found is the one that has all the hard evidence and the confirmation from Ubisoft themselves.
Back down towards that mid floor, trying to defend here on storage. Last time it was a very similar offline.
Your answer was not foolproof. How is it not foolproof? Okay, if my answer is not foolproof, then Ubisoft is stupid. Ubisoft also, my answer's the same as Ubisoft, bro. I guess Ubisoft's wrong. Then here's the thing. Here's the thing now.
Right back on the Baby Shark, and DZ will now have the upper hand as Bay dies too. So Dark Zero showing their teeth, sinking their fangs.
Here's the thing.
Defense, and only 3 kills away from tying up this first.
Go take your problem with Ubisoft. That is Ubisoft's answer. My answer is Ubisoft's answer. Go take up your problems with Ubisoft. Go. Get out of my stream and go at Ubisoft support on Twitter and go cry to them about it.
He doesn't see the shot.
Your problem is not with me. Your problem is with Ubisoft.
Most common scoreline that we'll see goes to pass. Wildcard takes the first half.
Confident coming out from them. They should be.
Thank you, Alex. I appreciate you.
Dark Zero's own
Fett, please talk about the game. I'm sick of Muda. Me too, bro. I actually hate Muda.
6 rounds deep.
God.
Well, 6 rounds deep, and Wildcard are showing us that maybe they don't need to make a crazy comeback this time, Fox, that they can jump out to an early lead. The question is, can they keep that early lead?
I mean, you'd like to hope so. That's
wait, chat, when y'all say RT, does it mean real talk to you guys or retweet?
One of their best maps, if not their best map. There's a reason why it's one of the main bans against them, because they are very dynamic. They add a lot of layers.
Retweet?
It seemed early on that Dark Zero was dealing with it correctly. They're always making sure of the C4 below.
The fuck is real talk?
I like DZ's approach at going for execute heavy attack.
Boomer.
And on a map like this, you only really need 1, 2.
I thought real talk only came up when like
side swap. The bigger question is just going to be, how has Wildcard improved?
I thought it only came up because Twitter changed to X and now it's no longer tweets.
On their own defense.
How was Lab? Lab was tiring. What up, Froshi?
Their attacks, but when you focus on their attacks,
Bet you're the go. Don't let these uneducated people spike cortisol, bro. But they do. But they do, bro. But they do.
Lack of connection and trading.
No, the only thing that pisses me off is like I've already like detailed out so many of my points. I've already contextualized them. I've already been very careful with my words, and it's like people that will have not watched any of my videos in their entirety will come in and keep asking the same questions over and over and over again, bro. That's the part that pisses me off the most. I'm like, go watch a video. It's like me citing a paper, bro. Go watch the video. Go watch all the videos. Watch the whole series up until this point.
With their calling, they aren't overreacting. Even if things are getting chaotic, everything is clean. It's 1 or 2 people calling out something. It's urgent. It's clearly a necessity for them to make sure that comms are clean. And unfortunately for them, it was only a 2-4
high cortisol equals views. I agree. I agree. That's a jinxie method. Will we be the next major? No, I will not be. Well, next major is SLC a major or Japan major? I'll be at the Japan major, hopefully, if they invite me. It'll never be enough. Just go ahead and show your feet. Oh, sure.
And we actually got an inside look. We know what that sounds like.
I think you covered the situation very well. I agree with everything but the 99% clear cheat CSEC. Yeah. So this number, you can disagree with this number, bro. Because the thing is, with my knowledge of cheats, like and what we've seen with PC checks before, is that the only cheat that could have bypassed it is if Muda literally coded his own BIOS level cheat, right? That's the only thing. But if there's more cheats out there that people have knowledge of that can bypass it, then this number can change, and it can absolutely be wrong. So I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you, Wade. And I appreciate you being more civil about it, Wade. I appreciate you being more civil about it, Wade. W Wade, everyone chat. W Wade, bro. W Wade. W Wade. Very respect. That's very respectfully worded. You wouldn't need a PhD. Well, yeah, but if he's doing that, bro, like holy shit.
I don't know about that. I think
that's fucking
if they'd gone 3-3, they still would have been okay. I don't want to read too deep into the attack versus defense split. I do think if Wildcard can be coming into this and
he's Leonardo DiCaprio, bro. This is my Wade. For me, that's my character-based argument that I like launch back at the people that make like speculative arguments. Here's my speculative argument, right? Like I know it's like fallacy, it's wrong to do this because I say it's wrong to do this, but my character-based argument is this guy. If that's the case, he acted so well, not knowing how a DMA works. He's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Can Wildcard keep that pressure?
We were looking through Device Manager and then looking for tampering with Device Manager, and he's like, "Why are you looking at this?" And then Reapin was like, "Don't act like you don't know, man. You cheated this whole time." You remember when Reapin was literally like, "Don't act like you don't know. Don't act like you don't know." Like, and then he was like, "I don't. Like, what is this? What are you looking at?" Bro, this guy's literally like Oscar level acting. Oscar level acting, bro. Blue Bears, I give the stars. I appreciate it, man. I know he's a chronic liar, but like, actor is insane.
I don't know how he, I mean, maybe I'm a silly man, but I just don't see how Iana fits.
Look, if he cheated
Spikers are already on the Ash,
and he forgot to remove his past banned account that he like you see chat, here's the thing is that if he did all that, he staged a lie too. You guys have to realize, like, oh my god, what a rap I knew was. But listen, you guys have to realize
He was shooting the head of the Yana clone, and he ended up.
He also staged a lie. He faked a surface level lie. You guys realize that? That's the craziest part. I need first date ideas. I said to make plans with the girl, and down the pressure on. Depends on the girl. What type of girl is she? Do something she likes. Like for me, I like going to jazz bars. I'll go to a skating rink. I'll go to like, you know, I like doing shit like that.
Can have a very good place in the meta, and I mean, Intel ops.
If it's someone chill, you know, maybe we'll just get go get boba, you know, like. But that's me, you know, or we go to the library, but like, or we go to a record store. You go to a record store, you go to a bookstore. I like to do like chill things like that. Depends on the person, bro.
Maybe Sophia buff while you're at it as well. 1 minute left in this round. Neither team with an advantage at this point in time. Wildcard still hanging on to their lead. They take down one, immediately traded out. Bay is good enough for an NJR kill, not good enough for a full kill.
Recognize the esports jersey on your profile, so an arcade, right? Like my first thought would be arcade.
Under their control, Rafters as well, but that's about where the control stops, Parker. They need to get somebody either inside of Connector or inside of Aqua. It doesn't seem like Aqua's going to be doable.
Poba and back shots kind of guy.
He's the one holding the fuse kit, so if he dies, this would be a critical.
All right, what's the play here? Hop into E-box. We'll go pre-fire, but wow, Foltz, the movement. Wow, Foltz. Foltz is literally playing out of his mind. Foltz is playing amazing. Look at them doubled up on fucking Aqua.
Between these bomb sites, hoping for somebody to overextend.
Defensive side, DZ looking strong so far.
Very firmly in the clutches of DZ, who take the round and shrink the lead to just 1.
Alec Foltz looking hot with it today. Beautiful play just over towards E-Box. Shuts down that push as it comes on in. Again, hunting to be the first North American player ever to attend 10 straight majors. Not in a row, I guess straight's not there, but 10 majors total. Canadian could join him tomorrow as he plays his last qualifying game down in the lower bracket. So lots on the line, but a great round to come through from Foltz. And a fun fact for you as well, Parker, coming into today's playday in the North American League, we had seen every
real shit. A Reddit forum says Muda was selling cheats that he coded himself and was gloating that he used a computer all his life. Yeah, so that's the thing, though. You're telling me
every attacker has been seen.
So so this would mean he staged a lie.
Cause for celebration. We love
like that's my character argument back. I know people are tired of this in chat. I'm sorry. I'll stop talking about it right after this. But like this is my main point. This is my main character based point. Okay. He was trying to hide the fact that he cheated on an old account before. He was trying to hide that at all costs. He was texting Jinxie and texting me that he did that and saying he didn't know he would get banned for it or not. He was trying to hide that, okay, from the stream. And he forgot to delete it from here. This guy that knows so much about Siege shit forgot to delete the account from this folder while being smart enough to clear everything else at a hardware level. He's Leonardo DiCaprio. He staged a petty lie. He staged a petty lie. Is this guy fucking Einstein? Holy shit! Like, this guy's the greatest. If he did that on purpose, y'all could be right. If he did this on purpose, he can have it. He beat me. He beat me. He's like fucking Yagami. He fucking beat me, chat. You know what I'm saying? He won. I lost. I lost the fight. He won.
Maybe reading into that a little bit, not wanting to go down towards the bottom floor, despite how it's been so popular historically. Spiker takes a bit of a duel just inside of Garage, but has to back off. He doesn't like the angles with that DMR, deciding it's best to just try to play back around with his teammates. Top floor clear underway now. There's 2 defenders, 3 defenders even up here. Kino, Janino, and Foltz trying to lock things down from above.
Only damage so far done to Wildcard. Kansan will die after Spiker took a bit of a beating. These attacks have fallen apart a little bit, but Bay's found an exploit. Walking right in, taking care of full.
Didn't the shit. He has to fall back to good C4 from NJR. I could have sworn there was an Aqua entry. The Aqua entry gave up on going for it. Maybe he was scared of Garage window when he dropped. They didn't know if he had Garage control. Easier gonna fall down. This player's fucked though.
Kino ends up biting the
2 minutes to get out though. Fall off.
The top floor. They thought
is this basement site?
They were going towards the site, but
no, this is storage.
Sticks around, and that's good enough to equalize the numbers. Now with 65 seconds left on the clock, these last 3 players on DZ have been kind of scattered. NJR going for a flank up the lobby stairs, hoping to retake up above. If there's no drone watching for this, that could be brutal. But we did see one just tossed out there, and the angle's ready too. Misses both crosses, but NJR has been found out, and he'll have to go straight back to the bomb site.
The stalemate that we have right now, damage spread across all of these teams. Newer's guns down Baby Shark. That means they have to stop the plant. Spiker cannot find the coverage that he wanted. That might require Adrian to get into a new position, and he does, but J90 still has control. Now it's Spiker on an island. He's being hunted inside a storage. J90 from above will seal the deal and tie things up. Both teams sitting at 4 rounds.
Nicely done by Dark Zero. What I admire so much about that defense in the 3v3, Parker, is how you didn't have anybody.
Do you see Jinx City's perma switching to PC? That'd be fucking lit. What did you get from Black Ice Packs? I didn't use them.
Up, challenging the window to take down Baby Shark. Nobody's just sat in their spot trying to hold on to things, getting scared of where Wildcard.
Uzi, they know to check for 2 PCs because in order to use cheats from a different PC onto your first PC, you would have to have some sort of fuser or device to link the 2. And so there would be evidence of the device or drive, and the device needs drivers to run, right? Like there would be some sort of evidence in the forensics trace of the device linking the 2 PCs together.
Again, tax have been good.
Bet you said you would stop talking to it.
But DZ with the momentum here.
Not
saying DMA, he's saying playing on different PC. Then he recreated his desktop on the PC. He's a genius. He's a literal genius.
Sometimes a little more, sometimes it's a little less. So Lagonis is going to try to.
Then he's a genius. I took pictures, guys. I took screenshots of his desktop. Okay, people don't like. I just realized the reason why people don't like. People don't see the amount of effort I put into this shit. I took screenshots of his desktop from before and after he started and stopped looking suspicious, and the arrangement of applications on his desktops are exactly the same. And obviously, whenever he downloads new games, I kept track of that, so he played new games, and they would add on to that. And so he perfectly recreated his old desktop and all the app locations, and he's a genius. He's literally Einstein. He's literally like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like at that point, he beat me. He just outsmarted me. He's literally the greatest, bro.
Then you're gonna end up getting beaten by the defenders, who absolutely are running intel ops and are running some of their own nuisance ops. So Wildcard will have to change things up, and they have. They're going to bring the Blackbeard. They've got plenty of fragging power, and they are absent a dedicated hard destructor. They will run solely with Kansan, having those secondary hard breaches. Best hope he doesn't die early.
Adrian's got some too.
Hard breaching.
Sometimes the striker he'll catch off guard Parker, but they do have a little extra cans here, so they are fine. Nobody dies early anyways. Adrian in some danger there, but he's okay. Basement will reveal itself. I talked about how neither of these teams wanted to go here, but Dark Zero apparently do want to choose this bomb site. It'll be 3rd in their rotation. I don't think you're wrong when you say Wildcard don't look the most coordinated on some of these clears. They don't look bad on the coordination, but they just don't look quite as together as DZ did. And I know that's a high bar, but that's what they're playing against at the moment. Lots of damage down onto J90, recognizing there's a heavy pressure over towards lobby at the moment, but can't do much to stall it out.
Early blows yet again. This time it's J90 who suffers through it. Adrian taking a little bit of damage too. So
check out the new video, Spoit versus Medi, last chance for either of them. If you didn't watch yesterday's stream on the Pro League game, Spoit versus Medi game, elimination game, it was a crazy game. Won't spoil anything. So watch that. Unclear wild card. Immediate sword control. The Dark Zero want to fight this. They wanted to fight for the entire other map, so it looks like they want to go for a fight identity here. 2 solo roamers.
Good early pick.
Dewart gets his vert control. This is huge because he gets vert over storage.
Here on the top floor, he is relatively alone. Now that Kino has fallen, he's going to make a bit of a play here with the impact grenade. inside of warehouse, there are a lot of wildcard
there's players bottom garage.
Spiker. I mean, there's players that are
going for garage control. They does not know there's a ram outside. Oh, that was a huge gunfight for this round. I think that determines the round right there. Especially with Fultz now stuck here, he's fucking fucked.
Continue to improve, looking to regain the lead.
Fultz is fucked.
Easy to hang on to those rounds for quite some time, but it
double vert.
Like
Go for a kill, NJR.
NJR now all
Nick
alone.
Jr.
In a 1v4.
I think they see his gun barrel, no?
Control. They've got the defuse kit, and they'll find NJR.
5-4 wildcard.
Will stem the bleeding. 2 rounds for DZ, but wildcard.
I'm gonna get my guys. Loki, y'all ever like any of y'all live in big cities and like you usually eat a place or not? I think I'm a pre-fire a buzzball before the date. Froshi, bro. Okay, here's my thing. It depends. What's your goal? If you're fucking desperate, sure. But like the way I treat it is like if a girl doesn't like how naturally awkward you are, how naturally nervous you are, like they're not the right one. Are you trying to find a wife, or are you just trying like are you horny and you're just desperate? Because I've always treated it like being nervous means that like you like someone. You should be nervous. It means that it means a decent amount to you that you're going on a date with them and you want things to go right. And if they see that as an unattractive thing, then they clearly value the wrong things in life, right? So yeah, that's my thing. A girl that appreciates how nervous you are, appreciates how much effort you put in, and can accept you for being human is a good person, you know? So
of this contest will be the second team in North America to clinch a spot at the Salt Lake City Major. For those that didn't watch our
I want to just open the YouTube stream. I feel like it's better here. I feel like the YouTube stream is just better here. This one.
Our game that had some unexpected twists and developments. Go back and watch at least map number 1 if you're curious about what I mean. There were some tech issues on the side of 1 of 30 that we frankly really don't see at this level. DZ is hoping to go up 2-0 and escape this matchup, then go up against 5 Fears in our very next and final match.
Why don't you stream on YouTube? Because I'm lazy and I'm stupid.
Really testing them, and it's in fact Wildcard in the driver's seat here on Dark Zero's map. Wouldn't be that
no one here is ever getting to use Fett's advice. Well, I just think like
all that often, but when you get to this level and you find teams this evenly balanced,
I just want everyone to end up with good people, you know?
As our tiebreaker.
I want everyone to be good people and end up with good people, and that's the most I can hope for every single person in my chat.
The major still hangs in the balance.
But obviously, like, it just depends on what you want and what you don't want. Like, some people do want the drama, you know? Like, that's why, like, you'll see people, like, date toxic people 70,000 times in a row. That was me. That was me. Some people, like, internally, they don't know it. They don't know that they want drama, but they, internally, they haven't healed yet. So they're just, they search for the toxicity and the drama, bro. Subconsciously. You see that people, same people end up with the same fucked up people over and over and over and over again, and it feels like you can't save them because you can't. It's up to them. Do they actually want to heal and fucking better themselves?
If you allow
like attracts like, bro. Likes attracts like, bro.
Inside a meeting, they can have so much extra control. But for now, that position has been denied. Bay outside the window's done a bit of work, but really Wildcard unable to take that space.
We all have a chance to meet someone that's our equal, no drama, same values and respect. Yeah, and that's what I mean. There's skill-based matchmaking out there in the real world too, bro. Like toxic people will end up with toxic people, and healed people will end up with healed people, and semi-healed people will end up with semi-healed people, and that's why you work through your trauma together. Like there's no right or wrong. It's just like
direction for Dark Zero. Adrian though showing signs of life for Wildcard.
Like if you
out will go that ROU projector.
Ooh.
Trying to tear strips through Fultz as he exposes just the
back of him. Oh my god, he actually crossed. Wait, Kino's on some movement right now. Kino actually crossed through that fucking sense grenade. Wow, that is nuts.
Because Adrian mistimes the gadget. That is bad luck for Wildcard.
Clash just needs to literally just stare at the breach and they win the round. All Clash has to do is stare at the breach for the plant and no one peek and they win the round.
Yeah,
the only chance you're a wild card of winning is like a miracle backstab entry from Bay. I doubt it's gonna happen though. I mean, a vert pick could happen on Kino, but he has no idea.
You've got to go down and help Kansan.
He just jumped outside to avoid the vert. Kino's so smart. He literally jumped outside to avoid the vert, and they can't walk down 90 either because of that. Wow. Look at him. He's just outside, bro. Holy tech. Oh, and he's like, it's like the psychological effect of that too. Chat also, so like, okay, for instance, my example of skill-based matchmaking in real life. Okay, chat. Have you ever noticed that all men are trash girls always end up with the all women are whores guys? Skill-based matchmaking, bro. Like attracts like, bro. That's it. That's it, bro.
Of lounge, if they want to push towards the bomb site.
It's just skill-based matchmaking. You match up with people of your same rank. That's it, bro.
Play here and ends up being a big distraction. Doesn't get any kills from that spot, but enables those frags to come.
The more you work on yourself, the more you bet. Like, because that's the thing. Everyone might spawn in from a different place of like emotional maturity, right? My mom used to scream at me and yell at me, so I never learned emotional communication. I never learned what healthy love looks like because my fucking dad has been gone since the day I was born, right? So I never got that. So I had to go through a shit ton of toxic relationships, right? But then when I actually took time to like reset and like fucking learn and better myself, that's when I started meeting better people, bro. So like that's it. That's it. Not everyone spawns in perfect, but like I promise you guys, if you work on yourselves, the right person will come to you. I promise you. I promise you, bro. We're all fatherless, bro. Yeah, I'm typical fatherless.
Plenty of teams in the fight. The only ones that have been knocked out so far, other than Outlast and 100 Thieves, who failed to make it to the playoffs, are Cloud9 and M80. Everybody else is still very much in the hunt. Now, the lower bracket's starting to get a little busy, Jesse, because we've got 1 of 30 in Shopify Rebellion playing tomorrow, and then we'll have Space Station playing the loser of this matchup. Space Station looked pretty damn good against Cloud9, so maybe they've made some improvements here, but Cloud9 as a team overall maybe has still some growth to do, so might not be entirely Space Station's growth that we saw on display.
I need to order for the fucking hungry as
Space
shit.
Station and Dream in particular, who might even be streaming this, as he is known to co-stream, watching intently to see if he'll have to square off against Dark Zero or Wildcard. Those matches will go tomorrow, and it'll be our very final day of the NAL kickoff.
Plenty to play for. It's been a very fast playoff here over the last couple of days, Parker, but that's really
fast. Ready to go to sleep. Oh, work.
What keeps things rolling.
Kino opening pick.
Kino inside the building this time finds Spiker for the opening pick. Pick with the SMG-11.
Was he just out window? Was that a spawn peek?
When he goes down,
nuts.
Is he outside the window when he dies there? Maybe outside the breach? He's up above through the floorboards. It's a nice shot with the SMG-11 to give the early man count over towards Dark Zero, and it puts some panic into Wildcard now, who have to clear this top floor down a man.
Rough spot for Wildcard. Dark Zero could absolutely grab the bull by the horns here and take a huge lead, setting themselves up very effectively on series point. They've got 4 more targets to find. I will say to Wildcard's credit though, Jesse, they do surrender a lot of early picks and then still manage to salvage the round. Might be challenging now as Spiker and Adrian are gone. Adrian
getting pushed from bottom garage now. Is there a guy on the window? He went straight to the window, picked off. Good refrag fill by Newers. Still players bottom garage. Where's the control players at? Control window. Oh, it's castled off. Wait, Clash might have put himself in a bad position right here. Clash is getting pincered, but he doesn't know there's no one behind the Clash.
They've managed to figure out where Fultz is.
Wow, good positioning and patience by Nick there, or Newers, or either or. Holy fuck.
Newers and NJR with 1 apiece, and DZ are 1 round away from making the major.
And another critical round to come through from Kino, Parker. He's the site
SLR kills. They give the sub to ad. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Couple of big swings to get them to the 2-man advantage, and then even when Kino dies in
Chipotle,
that round,
double chicken, white rice, black bean, sour creams, corn on top. I've spoken. I like brown rice because my fucking bowels need more fiber. I need to order my food, bro. There's a typical restaurant I usually order from, and I stopped for a while, and then I saw someone go there, and they just made it look so much better. So now I need to go get it again.
Finding the right timings, hitting your shots, This one with the shotgun, it's beautiful time because Adrian is swapping weapons. I believe he's putting away that Grim Hive launcher, so it ends up being a massively timed play, recognizing what the Grim is likely doing after tossing in those Bs. So the game sense is just incredible from Dark Zero in that last round. They won 7-5 on map 1. They could do it again here on map 2 and make Dark Zero be that oh so powerful force headed to the major for North America.
DZ is played like a team possessed, Jesse, so it's wouldn't be too much of a surprise if they end up being the team that qualifies. The only thing that really would surprise me after those kickoff results through the group stages.
Does every American just order food every day? No, just streamers. If you watch streamers a lot, they will order food because typically speaking, they don't have like the 1 or 2 hours to like make food. Especially me. Like I literally like I work and then I come home and I immediately have to fucking stream.
Incredible to see. Let's
be a cat for me, Matthew. They give us a sub to add. Appreciate you, Ben.
DZ finished the group stages a +17 in round differential. 5 Fears finished a +14.
Yeah, it's really expensive overall.
Fair to say that
I feel like you just more so see typically like just streamers order food.
Than it was
like that's really it.
Fears, just at least with the way it was played, maybe not on paper and in potential. So 5 Fears have looked quite dominant.
Big Rats bought an Aqua. Oh wow, good free fire by Bay. Low key, I want DZ to just end this game early. I can't lie. I want to see the grand final.
Hamad12398 cheered Dex 100. Is this your charm Lego 40,813?
Yeah, it looks very similar to the last time Dark Zero went down to the bottom floor, and I gotta say, Parker, I'm a bit baffled by this site selection.
Oh fuck, do y'all know all these Legos, bro? It's fire. I'm fucking with all that. 5v3 for wildcard. Let's fucking go, dude.
Bomb sites up quite a bit, but this is the one site where wildcard.
I don't think I'm gonna have that as my charm. I feel like that's too generic.
Gunfights and come away with the
if I ever do get a charm.
So again, taking down both
but then again, I wouldn't know what to get.
Kino and Gina, I know, hitting the deck early.
It's like Dark Zero having a lot of struggles on this top 4 realm for when they go basement. The biggest thing is this guy's stuck up here. Like it would be much better if he could fall back to site to his boys. But it looks like they still want to get picks in the roam. I wonder like how it would work out for them if they just try to play on site. Oh, Newers gets one though. When his Fult's still gonna try to force it, he might. Oh my god, he really wants to force these picks back. It really is their whole game plan, just a fight, bro. That's Case too. Oh, but walk back right into the fucking cup, bro. 1v3 against NJR, same situation as last time. The mayor.
He's going to head upstairs. That'll put him right up against Kansan unless he gets droned out. That flank drone will do wonders. It scoots on by, and now out comes the LMG. The jig is up. They know exactly where he is. This is such valuable information. I think NJR realizes that at this point in time,
runs away.
He's probably doomed.
They drop single hatch.
So he gets out of there. He'll reposition now. In between the A and B bomb sites, gets thrown out yet again, waiting for the head. That LMG does a deceptive amount of damage. He just needs to make sure he can actually land the shots and survive the onslaught, which he
Good discipline 3v1 my wild card right there.
Takes a bite out of him, and we're going to overtime.
See, okay, chat, if it were up to me,
yeah, again, Parker,
I would make this my charm, but I don't.
Choice in round number 12 for
I don't know. I don't know if Ubisoft would allow that to be my charm.
I'm not sure what the process
is. Since I played today, no, not again.
This is a game where every single round, 12 straight, the team that's gotten the opening pick has converted it into a round win, and then you go back to the one bomb site where you're really forced to spread your teammates out around the map, where it's so hard to trade if you do get that opening death. Where Wildcard looked very proficient on their attacks back in round number 9, and again, you see this individual 1v1 gunfights. This is not what Dark Zero is known for. This is not what Dark Zero's defenses usually look like, but it's kind of necessitated by the strat that they're playing. And
holy shit, wait, hold on.
Different from their last
I got raided. Thank you for the raid, BMM2155. Appreciate you, man.
The Shanka was new. Don't get me wrong, there were some new looks, but fundamentally, it was still a roam, and you still got roam cleared really cleanly by Wildcard. They will go top floor. They will not make that same mistake twice, but you got to imagine, had they just picked this bomb site in round 12, if they win it right now, they could have been looking at a 7-5.
Here's a number for you, Jesse. 12 opening kills have directly led to that team getting the opening kill, winning the round. 100% conversion rate on the opening duel.
Oh my god, 5 gifted from Young Perseus. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the 5 gifted, Young Perseus. Appreciate you, man.
And
Thank you so much. Thank you.
DZ both times. Wildcard did
Thank
trade
you.
it back. Again, Wildcard able to be a little bit stickier in the way that they play these trades, but the team of individuals thing really does come back here. So
What I see, you disagree with aim training being a useful tool, but I think it's important to start competitive gameplay. Oh yeah, when you're starting out a game, it's good. I'm talking about like if you can already hit someone, like if you can win a 70-30 gunfight 70% of the time, that you're chill. Like if you can, like the only time you should use the aim trainer is if you're whiffing on like a 90-10 gunfight. Like if you're just like straight magged whiffing on like a 90-10 gunfight every single time, then okay, like maybe you fucking blow, you know? But if you can win like a 90-10 gunfight like a lot, then you're fine, bro. Like I think most of it's just setting up those 90-10 gunfights for yourself. You upload the analysis for many? Yes, it's up on my channel now.
IT wall opened up, great pace by Wildcard, but no action beyond that.
It's like they're committing a lot towards this garage clear. You can already see Spiker setting up with the Capital.
All 4 hold DZ.
Tossed here as well.
Capital's come out, Grim's come out. Should be able to take the control off, but they walk up garage stairs. There we go, garage control. Wildcard.
Pretty early map control to come through from Wildcard. You combine that with the fact they
now
have
where's the second point of pressure going to be? That's the question. Do you go Aqua? Do you go Con? Do you go both? Adrian is looking at guard inside. Yep.
Control, of course, Aqua and Connector are still the two kind of question marks, but we're looking at Adrian and base positioning. They definitely have
a lot of pressure. They have every single point of pressure except for Aqua right now.
Adrian taking some
of the saving grace is that Aqua control.
For Wildcard today, double digits just on this map, but it's Bane who strikes first.
And I was going to say, I think this might be a little bit too standard for Dark Zero. They're not holding map control as well as they would want. It was taken quickly by Wildcard, and now they find themselves kind of trapped in this bomb site. Newers was basically playing to
rat
live.
Swing
He dies
off
in
the
this
smoke
position.
canister on the
Finally,
rotate.
We're starting to see some signs of life from this Dark Zero defense. They approach the breaches, opened up by Wildcard, exchange some words with the attackers.
This is a waiting game.
Don't find anything just yet.
D-box huge.
About a minute
Point
to
of
go.
contestant here. They hop in.
Time to figure out where these
NJR dies in it.
Ops on the side of Wildcard, and they are using that information.
Full guard inside control.
They
Big
strike
rat
first,
play
they
now.
strike
Tries to
second.
bolt through.
Fultz will strike back, but
Not gonna
Spiker
have it.
trades it, and Wildcard are in great position.
Boat close, dead.
35
Keto.
seconds to go. Spiker is the all clear to get diffuser
Wildcard,
down.
beautiful
J9
clear.
Smoked out of his position. He finds Kansas.
Wait a minute.
Pre-fires
Wait a
on-
minute. Wait. It's Jack though. It's Jack fucking Burkhardt though.
Spiker will need to clutch out with Diffuse Kit going down again. Spiker got off of it. J90 trying to stop him in the
Oh
process.
shit! Spiker wins it. Oh my god.
The kill! Ice in his veins. Spiker pushes his team.
It's such
to
a
that
fucking
point.
big sprint job for Jen. I know there. Holy moly. He almost won that shit, bro.
Of Wildcard. From start to finish, it looked good, Parker. They used their utility perfectly on rafters. They got space over towards connectors. They did everything they needed to in that push. It gets a little messy at the ends there. They take
Is
a couple
2F on
of
one Night
ill-advised
Haven
swings.
2
They
dimension
lose their
2
player
one
just
dimensional?
on the main site.
Depends
trying to
on what
get
you
in
mean.
from
Is there like a
connector,
2
but
standard way to play it?
in
Yeah.
the end, it doesn't matter. Spiker
But it
pulls
just
off that
the way you
plan to get
attack
the
it is
final
still
kill.
like
This was maybe the
suspected like
one
what you want to
mistake
pressure
they
or what you want to
Adrian
take.
dying to faults up close. They're not aware of his position, but even that gets immediately traded out. It's nearly a great clutch from J9O. He finds these last couple of players, able to isolate them one at a time as the plant's going down pillar side, but it doesn't matter when Spiker's shooting like that. Beautifully done coming out from the most versatile attacking player in the league. Really beautifully done from him, and he will get his team up on the map point.
And that's just the 5th successful attacking round, by the way. It has been such a defender-sided map, and of course, Wildcard charges in attacking, and they prevail. DZ, they've got their hands full. About to lose their map unless they can change their fortunes here. Wildcard improving the longer these best of 3s go on. They were completely lifeless against M80 yesterday, dropping their own map 1-7. I think you said the best fortress team in the world about 30 times, and they got smoked. No, you're right. And then they got absolutely crushed. And then what happened? They pulled off the reverse sweep, and now they are here fighting for a spot for the major, where M80 will be competing for 5th, 6th place, I think is technically the result. Maybe 7th, 8th. I can't remember exactly what position it will be, because frankly, it doesn't really matter. They're not going to make it. Wildcard are in a position now to pull off a reverse sweep yet again, so long as they win this map. Then it sets them up for a tidy best of 1 on Clubhouse. Both of these teams have looked mighty good. DZ objectively better, Wildcard improving at a fast rate and now starting to challenge whether DZ and remain as dominant as they are.
This is a no-quit team. There's no doubt about that. Wildcard down to the bottom floor.
Big pick by Newers there.
So good for DZ, though. And there comes Newers. Once again, such an amazing snake player, and he's able to spot that player out. I believe it's a drone from his teammate.
Let's try to get a major in. I've already majored in bomb. I'm going to go
mastermind of the last round, the hero that got Wildcard to this position.
You're so cute, Dumpling.
Lots of control, and you can see a very different defense from Wildcard than what we saw at Dark Zero.
7-7, maybe. I mean, we'll have to see about this round first.
Up on that top floor, lose individual
that full first floor control. There's two first floor side on the bending side.
But they've got to just deal
they
with
have exo flank pressure.
Lots of walls being opened.
I mean, that being said, they get crunched. It's a 5v2 at the side. They get enough info right now. I just wonder who's droning. Wow.
And another vert pick from an intel office.
Wait, that's a crazy cut to have just on the hatch. I fuck with that, bro. Your flank watch for exo stairs is through the hatch, and they don't even move. They just get Wildcard to move out now.
Gets basically no chance whatsoever, or the side rather than.
That's a nuts flank watch spot. That's nerdy as hell. I can't lie. I would be so pissed. Yeah, how pissed would y'all be if you died to a guy on the roof holding exo stairs flank, bro?
Now it looks almost.
That is crazy.
2 for 2 for attackers, and this one might be done flawlessly. Nope, Baby Shark says not today. Down goes Fultz. Defuse kit in the hands of NJR. He's at the halfway point. 3 players from DZ will cover. Baby Shark tracked in this position in exosuit, and he's shut down by J90. We're going all the way, all 15 rounds between these teams. If DZ prevails, they become the second team from North America to qualify for the major. If Wildcard prevails, we get another map.
What a crazy game this has been. I have no ability to predict how this last one's gonna go, Parker. I mean, those last couple of attacks looked so good from their respective teams. Dark Zero just annihilating the aggressive play coming out from Wildcard once again through those vert hatches. One was into the basement, one was down to the ground floor. Even the Mozzie halfway through that round, right? Getting droned out and then eventually followed up on with the kill. I mean, it really does look clinical coming through from Dark Zero. Now they have a big question. Where do you go to defend on round 15? Again, the info was really clean. It was the clutch drone from Kino that started things off with the information, but combine the drones plus the snake plus the lion plus the Deimos, it is info abundant for DZ. The answer to my question, it will be storage and control. This is where Kino was so incredible inside the site last time they played it. Hopping off the mute over to the Melusi, a bit of a new setup coming out from Dark Zero, hoping to catch Wildcard off guard for their final round on Nighthaven.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Oh my. The Legion on the board. I like these changes from DZ. That T5 is such an easy gun to wield, and Legion is a lot of things. He's a trap operator. He's also an information operator. Don't discredit the ability of those goo mines to find out where your attackers are coming from. Ella also functions similarly, and even Thorn too. If you hear a Razor Bloom go off, you probably know where they're coming from. It's a very active defense so far by DZ. Jesse Newers is in the danger zone. His cross is being held for the time being. He's waiting maybe for a sound of a reload to try and swing.
I'm gonna BRB after this map chat because Dumpling really wants to be pet. He's sitting in my bed and fucking crying, yo.
50-50 fight.
Dumpling.
My eyes are on some of these entries, Parker.
Well, that motherfucker. I hate that cats want you to come to them instead of coming to you, bro.
Here on the IQ, just on
You piss me off, Dumpling. I'll be there in a bit, bro. I promise.
Snake hoping to gather information outside of electrical. There are some players roaming top floor. It's Fultz, Kino, and J90, but Spiker, the first one to take some damage.
What the fuck is this take? Straight Aqua hit with a smoke on garage window.
Towards Aqua and making the space.
Run up the staircase, pressured below. Straight into top floor.
Just lodging those defenders. Down goes Kino. Wildcard now 4 kills away from a third.
This is a crazy route that Spiker took, low key, and it's working out too. Pressure the side, cut off, make people fall back. I love that take from Wildcard. Actually, I really like this push. A sick ass push. 7-7 match point. Huge man advantage. Wildcard. Beautiful strat from them. They punch the below windows and float up the staircase.
Especially if they don't have information. Just based on the drones that are available, Wildcard will likely fly blind.
Oh, he needs to rotate behind him right now, dog.
No real support. They might have him on the cross here. That's the
oh, wow.
This
They're actually getting the picks back here. Secures the pick, too. It's crazy. Where do they go to end, though? I feel like Wildcard are stalling out their game plan right now. They're kind of like getting lost. They don't know where to end. Are they going to go for a pillar plant? I don't know. I don't know why Fultz didn't force them to move it to Wildcard right there.
map 3 unless
Easy might be moving a bit too much.
Hiding inside a warehouse. The
Do they have a ping on this?
He hears them.
Maybe they didn't want the snake to get info on them late round.
Shies away from a fight. But this wildcard team is leveled up. And they've got 3 terrific players all hunting for that final kill.
This guy getting above him.
He'll have 2 escorts.
They haven't drawn him out yet.
The bomb site, one of them now over top of Newers. I don't think
they finally found him. Runs away from garage. They're going down Aqua. Drop the hatch.
He hears the drop from the shield, but he has his mind turned somewhere else. He's expecting the push. He'll read it correctly. He can't do much about Spiker, so now he has to go back to where he was before.
Oh my god! Oh my god! If he wins this clutch now, okay. Wildcard win map 2. We're going to map 3 to make the major. Holy fuck! We're going to run for knock the DMR. No, DMR is just too fucking powerful though.
Very played out map. Takes about 1.5 minutes to drone. You usually know where people are gonna be, and
no wall denial, double wall denial, ban wildcard, bandit, Cade, Dark Zero, bandit, Raymond the Ace.
That are gonna be roaming or where people will be on site. If wildcard can very quickly get that information and assess, and then pressure DZ off of it,
I might join up a watch party with someone because Loki 3 BO3s in one day is fucking nuts. Slow.
DZ will start on defense.
Who else is watch partying, chat?
Pretty typical site setup.
Bolo?
Is super weird about these defender operators.
Yeah, no, we should have a pretty standard clubhouse on deck.
Benjamaster
playing clubhouse for the 3rd time this season after playing it twice during the group stage, taking down Outlast and then losing to
chat. Benjamaster or Mint? Benjamaster or Mint? Benjamaster or Mint?
I don't want to read into it too heavily, but in those matches, they actually were a much better attacking team than they were on the defense.
Who should I join up with?
Round win on the offense, 45% on the defense. So despite Dark Zero getting side selection and choosing to start on defense, Wildcard might not be too upset that they have to start on the attacking side here. They have been a very good club attacking team so far this season, and are hoping to show that.
It's gonna get late for Benja though. He's gonna end stream soon though.
Starting on the bottom floor, gonna come.
It's very even answers. Mod pull it, mod pull it. Is there a mod? Do I have a mod in my chat right now? If there is a mod in my chat, mod.
Site 2 with Faults and J90, so it's gonna really be on to these roam clearers of Wildcard.
If I do have a mod in my chat that can pull it,
players out of position and work that early pick.
I don't have a mod in my chat right now. I should probably mod someone. Mod me, I got you. Chat.
Who was maybe looking for something through dirt tunnel. A funny moment with Bino.
Roam fall off, CC side down. They taking dirt control direct. Blue should be able to counter it pretty easily.
He tried to shield charge in and then died to the Goyo flames. That will not happen this time. There will be no surprise for Wildcard.
Well, I'm trying to think right now. All the people in my chat right now that I kept coming a lot. I see
this round on the rafters, watching over towards.
Yeah, I see Mikey a lot. I see Trippy Guy Games a lot.
Might be in for a bit of a surprise.
Chorlock's a terrorist. I don't think I can mod Chorlock. I can't lie.
I like this call from DZ. It'll keep Newers alive for the time being. Even though he does immediately begin to engage.
Ooh, T70 Type 42 is also. I listen. T70 Type 42 got my fucking he got my.
Apparently
he got me like a VOD one time, so I'm gonna do that.
Killing 2 really good anchor operators. NJR.
Sherlock, you are always here. I'll give you VIP. I'll also VIP. I'll VIP all you guys. I'll VIP Trippy Guy Games. VIP Mikey Bra. Mikey Bra is always here. Also VIP Kuzi. I do see Kuzi a lot.
Not until he gets that hatch open, so there will
unable to add VIP.
With Wildcard, they'll have a couple.
Hold on,
down towards the site.
Mantra's also here a lot. Wiggly Meat's also here a lot.
Quite enough to take down Adrian at the bottom of main.
Down goes J90. Wildcard looking unstoppable. Now it's all up to Kino, who's inside a church. Maybe grab your rosary and say some prayers.
Doc X Blaze has always been here. Wait, Doc, aren't you a mod for someone else too?
A miracle to survive. He gets dropped, and Wildcard shed a single member on route.
Doc, are you mod for anyone else? I could have sworn you were mod for someone else too.
Really matter. All things considered.
Yes. All right, I'll mod Doc X Blaze. I trust. I'll trust the
segment that we just had after that night.
Mod. All right, can someone run a poll? Run a poll on Minter someone. I've added 2 mods now. I just give mod out like it's candy, bro. I'll give mod out like it's candy, bro.
The attack of Wildcard, from playing together, from enabling trades, from not
I
being
did mod
picked off
Doc
so much
Blaze
in the early game. And I'm kind of surprised after that analysis, what I thought was spot on, to see DZ go right down to the basement and go right into a roam strategy. Night Haven and Clubhouse, again, you said it, different maps.
Every day, just don't type royal. Yeah, true.
Given that the bottom
Yeah, I gotta show
floor is the only
appreciation to
site
the viewers that are here every day,
for
bro. There's a lot of viewers that see it multiple times in a
surprising to
row.
me to see them go back to a bottom floor bomb site and go back to a roam strategy.
First time message ready to
maybe
mod.
It's not a roamer, but it's still an individual.
Holy shit, Doc! Thank you for the gift. Holy fucking moly, I appreciate it. Oh my god, thank you for the 10 gifted. Jesus fucking. Okay, you don't need to gift me for mod.
It just gets a little bit messy.
Wait, hold on. I don't. Doc, don't do that shit. Stop. Stop. Don't gift me for mod. That makes 0 sense. That makes 0 sense.
Every single kill was getting traded. It felt like there was always somebody behind.
I just wanted to pull. I just wanted to pull,
Chad.
I just wanted to pull. I've given you so many subs. That's what I'm saying. Stop.
Wildcard up
Stop.
1-0, and they'll need to be better in the purple if they don't want this game.
And just make. All I want is a pull. All I want to pull. Chat, I gave out like 3 mods. Can we make a poll?
Sensational today, Wildcard.
Mount / pull it.
Really good depth.
/ pull it, please.
Entire series.
Mint or Benjamaster.
It's been an exciting one. We still have one more best of 3 to go. Remember,
Mint or Benjamaster. Join Mint or
Benjamaster.
Benjamaster. Join Mint or
We'll
Benjamaster.
be pretty tired for the next matchup against 5 ears.
No mods.
Adrian topping the charts so far for Wildcard through these 3 maps. Baby Shark, as has been sadly the tradition.
Unmod, I've seen enough.
At
Holy
the very
moly.
bottom, numbers well below everybody else
Alright.
on this roster. Fultz takes down Adrian, so DZ will find some life
Garage
here at the
take.
start of round
Wildcard.
number 2. The poor standout
It's a
performer
locked
on
off.
Dark Zero has actually been key,
Thank you for the
though,
fucking gifted sub, by the way. Cool dude, FJ. Appreciate you, man.
His deployment has been relatively the same, but he's been struggling to find kills. Fultz has stepped up big time.
Thank you,
but
thank
again,
you, thank you
a
for the
lot of
poll,
these
thank you for the
numbers
poll, thank you for the
really
poll.
even. Best KD in the lobby is J90 at a +5. Like, it's just showing that every single player is getting in on the action, and this
Are they
has
gonna
been a
Hibana down
very,
the
very
Raptors
tight
wall?
series, as we come to expect when a
Honest to God, I don't even know like what's the best response the Azami can do when they're in Capital and Azami off. Or like the wall breached open.
Everybody's been pulling their weight in this series.
They go,
no
entry
bad
in,
performances
2
just
players
yet.
through
Good
garage door.
Raptors here coming through
He's
now
getting,
from
I think this is the
Wildcard.
best
They're
thing you
pushing
could do
Gino
is just
back
like sit
to
here and try to like
hot
free
on
prone
a
the
line
entire
charge.
time. Wow, he
We'll know
Chonka
that he's
fired up
crawled
the
to far
staircase.
side of Raptors, but
What a
he's got help
lineup
as
by
well.
Nick, honestly.
This
What a
Chonka
lineup.
fire from NJR will catch a player on
Line
the
up over the
staircase.
top
They
of
going
Raptors
down.
wall with Chonka. That's
Now a
crazy
5v3
tech,
lead.
actually.
They still haven't cleared out the
Yeah,
Azami.
both the
Kansas
Matey
waited for a
and
moment.
DZ have been using the strat the other days, bro. This is fucking crazy tech, bro. This is a crazy cool new strat that they've been using. The Chonka with the walls over top. I should make a tweet about this. I don't like farm a lot of interaction, I feel
very
like.
different parts of this map. One surveys what has happened to this Frankenstein breach. The other
Cray, man, thank you for the sub.
Garage
I
is
appreciate you,
four
man.
players from DZ now remain. Baby Shark wants a kill.
That's
over
a
in
sick
Cash,
ass
that's being held by
strat. If
somebody
on the
on
Chonka
red.
though, good swing
Never
out from
mind,
Newars
poor
and the
coverage.
refrag.
Newars there on the swing after the Tachanka of NJR almost died. Now it's Spiker in a position where he has no hard breach to open up that wall. He's got a read on somebody towards blue and a ping to assist him as well. But he gets
Falling off in
finished
the
off
fucking
by
pipe
the
being broken
flames
down.
from Fultz. Some laughter on the side of DZ. A perplexing end. And we have a tie game.
Those gas pipes, they explode. Watch your feet because they can do quite a bit of damage. Nice little finish off there from Dark Zero. It started actually with a vert pick. Adrian on the gridlock was trying to take below the bomb site, and Dark Zero didn't have anybody playing downstairs in lounge, but they did have Faults holding the vert angles from Cash. That's how they worked themselves into that one-man lead, and then I think it's that duo.
Trippy, holy shit, thank you for the 10 gifted. Holy fucking shit. Yo, Trippy, why are we gifting for mod? Why are we gifting for mod? What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Saw that, as you
Stop gifting for mod. This is no point. Why? You guys are like, this makes no sense. You guys are
Really nice
stupid,
play
bro.
coming out from DZ, and it kind of goes back to what the theme has been through this whole match, right, Parker? It's like when the round gets decided,
I'm gonna have to fucking mod him at that point, bro. I don't like rewarding this behavior.
L
L ungrateful. I don't want gift. Just stop gifting, bro. This feels wrong.
It's a really tough nut to crack.
I would never give for mod. That's, you know, I'm a real one. Let's fucking go, Shorelock. Shorelock is literally like doing the Senzo J strategy where he just rage baits me until I fucking get a mod eventually. Holy moly. No, bro. Stop it. No gift. No gift. No gift. No gift. We give the future doctor more money. What?
I'm not.
Dude,
I
do
not understand. Out of nowhere, you just started. First, it was that
do not
emoji.
keep
You just
gifting.
started
Nice
sending me
reverse
squid
psychology.
emojis.
Fett don't gift me.
He'd
I'm
send me
being
a
that
message
ass.
and there'd just be a squid emoji.
Please
After I just
unmod
posted for it, he
Senza.
goes,
I might
"Oh,
have to, bro. That
I take
guy's
the
a bit
bait.
too much of a
I
terrorist,
take
bro.
the bait. I take the rage.
I think I've waited too long for him to grow up. I don't think there's a chance of him growing up, bro.
Grandpa likes his gifts.
I don't think Senzo's growing up anytime soon, bro. Oh, yo, stop, Trippy. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you, but please stop. Please stop, Trippy, stop. Thank you for the 5 more gifted subs. Holy shit. Chill. He's already modded, bro. He's already modded. I love you too, bro, but you gotta stop. They're gonna impact trick this surely, right?
Yeah. Careful what you
Pop
wish
the
for.
Mira. No impact trick coming out.
Internet dies here.
Did they go for the Habana on the bathroom wall now too?
Last time around, this time they're
I
gonna
really do enjoy every bit. I appreciate that, bro.
They'll MP it off. As a Kiva barrier is used to plug that hole, just jostling that utility now on this jacuzzi.
Lalo is here a lot. I should.
Half of the round,
Maybe I do VIP as Lalo. Lalo is here a lot.
In the building, still trying
Who else is here a lot? Mantra. I know Mantra is here a lot.
So Adrian kind of alone there on the garage side, hoping to lay pressure. I think these CC players that might be existing over here. Newer is one of them. Not.
But I also have terrible memory, guys. I have fucking terrible memory. All right, it's not special to have VIP or not, chat. You can do the same amount of things, everything.
It's struggling to even get past the breach. That could be a poor call. In any case, Newer's position was not known, so Adrian will fall, and that's a lot of that back pressure alleviated as the rest of Wildcard are really just.
But I really like I shouldn't be giving away VIP like this, 'cause I use VIP to distinguish between people like I know in my life. Like when my IRLs join the stream or like another streamer join the stream, I usually miss their message unless they have VIP.
On this Wildcard team, imported to replace Dash. Saw some jostling of roles. And some operators
upgraded from regular viewbot to premium viewbot.
Frequently cans it on shields. This time, Adrian playing one of the main entries on this team, but still playing heavy utility ops. And he's the best performing player on Wildcard, so devastating loss for him.
Oof. What an entry by Baby Shark. Kino still wins that despite the flashbang.
Kino, partially blinded, still comes out ahead.
He just got this fucking lockdown with the shot. Kino's so good at locking down this fucking breach, bro. Holy moly.
Involved in that. Might it have been a team ace?
Viewbot died here. Let's fucking go. Kino and Shotty. Yeah, Kino and Shotty is just unbeatable, I guess.
Yeah, nice hold coming through once again from Dark Zero. I believe Newers did get 2 in the midst of that, just roaming a little bit on the Scopo, so not quite a team ace, but pretty damn close. Everybody from DZ stepping up and contributing.
I think VIP is not cool. I agree, bro. Wreck the new jinx. Yeah, I will after the games. Then again, it's gonna be so long, bro. Also, I need content for the off season, so I might as well just post. I might as well just post like NAL games until like the off season, and then I'll react to that. I'll probably react to that in the off season. I can't lie. Known Fett for 10 years, no VIP, no nothing. Like I don't know why I'm friends with this guy. I'm sorry, Badger. I'm so sorry.
They were holding with strong guns. You saw the shotgun coming out from Kino. Ended up being just a really simple defense where they keep the walls shut and they win those duels as Wildcard try to funnel themselves in. Unable to attack these top floors, Wildcard will go to call a attack time out. A lot of it's been problems with really just the direct to site stuff, Parker. It's been clearing out rafters, it's been clearing out the CC extension, and it's been opening.
Thank you for the tier 1 sub, Minko Miami. Thank you for the 3 months, brother.
It's either taking them a lot of time or they're losing a lot of bodies.
You need to learn about Nan King in history class. I hated these 2 months. Thank you for the 2 months, Nezzy. Appreciate you for the prime sub. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Why is Conwall called pro? Which what?
You'd expect, certainly not compared to
I
previous maps.
have never called
competitive, right? It might not have been the most competitive round for Wildcard, but the team is still very much
this map?
locked in. And
you mean on this map? I've never called that wall pro.
Bit of a struggle.
I call it like
Wildcard still with plenty of time.
I just call it Conwall.
Operator lineup not locked in, but they are moving things around to bring.
Like outer Conwall. He's like outer Conwall, inner Conwall. That's what I call it. But I don't know. Do other people call it pro? Oh, consulate single breach meeting. Oh, because it used to be the projector room. Like it used to be called like projector room.
There goes the Capitao for the blitz, Jesse.
Yeah, makes a decent bit of sense here coming out.
Pro for projector.
They're seeing a bit of
there used to be a big fucking projector in that room, like staring at the wall.
Questioning, are we going to see that come through
once again? On old consulate, and it just transferred over.
Heavy roam back in round 1, and it ended up biting them a little bit. They do seem to be committing to it. Now, I'll be very interested to see if they try to commit to this or if it ends up being a relatively
Go up to
fast fallback.
Camden,
They
New
do have a lot of
Jersey.
site
Alright.
util in terms of
Any
keep
weird or
listening
gay
to
kept
those smokes.
call outs
They could try to
for
play towards more
clubhouse
of
like
an anchor
Bike 1 and
strategy,
Bottom
but
Roger Adam?
definitely some
I've
presence
never
being
heard of this
shown up
before.
above. Janino and Faults, our main roamers, up on towards the
I mean,
top
like,
floor, and Newers and
I don't think
Kino
there's any
covering
gay
their
kept
escapes
call
back
outs in
towards the
general.
site, and NJR back towards the
When this
bomb
TSM
site.
Bolo play back in
So lots
2022.
of different angles for these players to attack.
You
and
can make a
there
call
we
out sheet for
go.
every
Faults
map. Yeah.
strikes first with a nitro through the
I might do that
hatch
video in
to
the
take
off
down
season. We got a good week, chat. We got a good week. We got a good week to react to Mingo's first T2 games, or first scrims against T2 teams. Richie's first scrims. We can cap up the Muda situation. We got a good week of off season to make all these videos, chat. So don't you worry. I will cover this. Pro League's the main thing for now while it's happening in real time. Wait, this player is fucking locked.
Maybe not though.
If Adrian, surely this is a refrag here. Like, Newers is fucked, right? There's no way Newers gets any more kills here. They're trying to kill him through the holes. Oh my god. It does kind of work though. It kind of makes a move. They were actually terrified. They were actually terrified of swinging him with the shield there. That's nuts. Maybe they were worried about the cross from a guy holding up the moto hatch, I guess.
Frankly, quite good. Now DZ still with the man advantage, can play towards the site. You've cleared out a lot of these important soft breach operators too. Like, you've still got the secondary shotgun of Kansan and I guess the Habana DMR, but the breaching that you were trying to play with Baby Shark on that buck is not going to be as available to you. You also lost a little bit of that, I was going to say breaching, but Buck didn't end up having cans, so it ends up being fine. They still have the ability to open up all the hatches and walls that they might have wanted to, but it's still not a very clean push. Spiker looking to get in towards Armory with this smoke, but it is going to be tough with some players back towards dummies.
Kansan going in for the swing now, smoking in some of that, or inhaling some of that smoke and gas as he's made his way over. Spiker's dropped, so it's just up to Kansan and Adrian to clutch out now with DZ still holding firm. Spiker taken down. Just two bodies for Wildcard. 40 seconds to go. Nate about to be tossed on out. Neither remaining Wildcard.
Doable. Wildcard doable. Holy moly.
Kansan the other.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He actually made his across. He saw him.
He's got
1v1.
He's got time.
Ice in his veins. I feel like he's overpeaking a little bit for him. I feel like Kino's over-widing this shit, bro. Holy shit. A fucking tight-ass fucking clutch, bro. What the fuck?
Magic on that one, and they take the round.
Rounds we shouldn't be losing. File it in the book for Dark
Zero.
If
you become the Warsaw Poland, you'll become an urgent legend. I heard.
Round, Parker, but still, it doesn't
when you host a PL draft while the players are at FLC, no, they will be practicing. They will not have time.
Execute. I mean, they're able to isolate Gino and NJR very, very individually right at the same time, with those positions being known down to the bottom floor. It's an explosive entry down towards the bottom site, but it's exactly what they need to try to get in through kitchen, get in through the main stairs. Felt like it should have been a really difficult push, and especially after Spiker dies on the blitz. But some of these fights just go the wrong way. They catch J9O on a quick rotate, and then Kino in this 1v1, you could argue overheats a little bit. That long angle fight, better for the Habana. He's peaking it quite a bit. 20 seconds on that clock. Maybe could have played at the time a bit more, but
wait, what?
Just trying to go fast.
Vito from the game earlier said, my internet came back when the lobby started at 4-2. I was in the call the entire time. We were begging the admins to rehost, but they didn't let us. I was only let back in because the admin crashed in OT. Seriously? That's fucking crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Barring a sudden change of fortunes in this second half. There's a good chance that both of these teams will ultimately.
I mean, like, I don't know what the official ruling on that is, but I feel like that's just, you just let the dude back in, bro.
Wildcard has been internationally. The bigger issue has been getting there domestically. This is usually a team that finishes like somewhere around like 4th
said this
or
on
5th,
Twitter.
and
He
then
said this on
makes
Twitter.
it
Pino
into
said this on
qualifiers
Twitter.
or squeaks in and then dominates against other teams in other regions. But you've got to be good enough domestically to get there. You can be a top 4 team in the world internationally, but if you're the 6th best team in your region, you're never going to make it to the events.
That's a great point. I mean, Wildcard have never in org history finished top 3 in the NAL. If they win this map against Dark Zero, they will have accomplished that. They guarantee top 2 with a victory here today. Could fall as far as, I believe, 6th if you lose this, though. So, scary moment. Here comes the push in from Jacuzzi.
Master clear across. I'm so surprised D0 winning this fight, bro. They look like they were getting crunched from all directions right there. It looked like Wildcard had the better setup. Winning the Logi gunfight was just so important for NJR right there. It's nuts that DZ won that series of gunfights.
That's generating, by the way. The cut and thrust of this round came so early that Baby Shark will get a second use of that gadget, providing he survives. Far from it. It's still not there, and he's last man standing, charging into the bomb site. Nope, it was not available by the time he died. DZ will take the lead on an absolute brawl of a round.
Like seeing Dark Zero get so aggressive over towards Gym and Bedroom in that round, Parker. They knew that was where Wildcard were wanting to push from. They didn't see much pressure over towards Garage side, so they said it's got to be coming in from Jacuzzi. You saw just before that push coming in, Kino aggresses up towards Jim, gets aggressive, spots those players up, and is able to call for his teammates to then come forward with him, fight those players on the entry. NJR, Newers, everybody really getting involved in that denial of entry from Dark Zero. So really clean stuff coming out from them. Kino ends up going 1-for-1 on that extension, and then by the time they get to the bomb site,
wait, what the fuck do they have written?
Raptors player, don't forget.
Wait,
there's no pressure.
Hold on, chat. What do they have written in their background, chat? This is important information we're missing out on here.
Good read from Dark Zero that sets them up nicely to regain a 3-2 advantage.
What is this? Salve Rapazeda, meu nome é Ergina da Fúria e eu amo Buchera. What does that mean? What does that mean? Translate
good numbers for everybody not named Bay at this point
English
in time.
or Portuguese
like all of these matches,
to English.
For a player to get a kill in the first half, and it is
Purge from Furia, and I like pussy.
Now it's Bay on deck to go killless.
Jesus Christ.
In the first half. That's
hilarious.
quite devastating for Bay, who's usually quite good on attack.
That is hilarious,
bro. To rival some really impressive game skill and mechanical players here in North America and the world. Not having Bay is certainly hurting them. Not too much though, because Wildcard does trail by one. As we've seen through the first two maps, Jesse. A 4-2 very likely here. Bay can stop that if he wakes up. I'm certain of it.
Yeah, no doubt. Bay was the MVP in map 3 versus M80, which is what Wildcard had to do to earn a spot in this matchup versus Dark Zero. So we know how good of a player Bay can be, even if he's not shown up to Clubhouse just yet through the first 5. Good opportunity now to equalize things in the 6th. Wildcard on this attacker once again going relatively direct to site. A lot of focus here on the Jacuzzi.
It was not funny.
Not so much
my fault, yo. My fault, short lock. I'm sorry. I'm sorry we didn't entertain you today. Looks like it's gonna be Windows direct. No one threatening the CC window. Adrian getting up there, but they're gonna go for direct window hop in. Blackbird gets in, starting going for plant here. Any short control for DZ? Are they able to stop it at all? No, they're not. They're fucking crazy execute from Wildcard, actually. It was so minimal, too. It's like they opened main breach and that was it. They just spammed util. Went for planet called it a day. No one pool table below. Pool table below would have fucking countered that, but obviously it's hard to account for that. They're going to go for a full CC side retake.
Unclear full
oh shit. Bay gets in a crazy. The weapon gets in a crazy position here. And they have capitals with a fucking postie. But Spiker has this shit won regardless.
Bay gets his second. Who's gonna get NJR? Wildcard just need the single kill.
Wow.
And they will tie things
up. They had a capital post plant from fucking stripped roof. Holy moly.
Finish with 3 as the first half is in the books. And 3 kills to match the 3 rounds that Wildcard will win. Both teams dead even at the halfway point.
Beautiful little execute. Love that post plant position from Spiker, but as we're all tied up, it's anybody's game. Let's hear what the desk has to think as to what's gone on through the first 6 rounds.
Of course we're tied. I mean, we have to have this map 3 tie game going all the way the distance here. Guys, this is the game we wanted to see. It's tied up on Clubhouse, kind of the score we come to expect at this point.
Oh my god, and my food is here. I'm so happy, Chad. I'm literally, I need to eat, Chad. I'm like literally so fucking
that is setting themselves up really well once they go to that second half of defense. But what I really like seeing out of Wildcard in specific was what we were talking about early on. Are we going to see Spiker play more of those shields? And yes, we were. We were seeing Blitz. We were seeing Blackbeard and some of those rounds working out. Other rounds maybe not so much, but even in that round in particular, that last round, the Blackbeard is jumping in through gym window. They're putting pressure with the glass and the smokes from Capital, cutting off angles, using those bolts as well. I mean, it's also, and lucky enough, we get to hear both sides of comms, and it's funny because both teams, you can just hear, are figuring out where things are going right, where things are going wrong, what the opponent is doing right, and how they're going to counter it. And it's just fun to switch between back and forth, and which is why it's a clear 3-3 half, is both teams are doing such a good job at understanding and picking apart what the other is doing and how they can fix it or correct it in the round.
It's like an unstoppable force versus an immovable object. I think Dark Zero has better setup strategies when it comes to their defenses. I really love their CCTV hold. Well, they'll have J90 in the rafters alone, double reinforced, and every time you try to push him, you're seeing Tachanka pellets fly over the top of the wall. That's very unique. But WILDCARD is adapting. They're adapting the same level, maybe not the same level I'd say that we see at events, but their adaptation is what I think is winning them. The utility that they're using, the Capital, like you mentioned, them using these different operators to be able to find their opportunity into the site. It seems like if they crack the first layer of Dark Zero's defense, they're able to execute onto the site. They're able to work on those trades, focus on getting the case down, and that's the strength of WILDCARD. Now the side swap, we're going to have to see if Dark Zero can use the same level of shields to be able to catch him off guard. I don't imagine we'll see too much shields, especially if Amante gets banned out. That'll be the biggest indicator
finally
for me.
Replenish myself. I think on fries, bro. I've realized what I was craving from this place was also their fries, bro.
We'll see.
We can take a look right now. We get a chance to figure out those operator bans.
Nope, I'm not.
The blitz that's taken off the board. I mean, it really does come down to these final few rounds to make the major. I mean, this is what it's going to be. When you look at WILDCARD, you look at Dark Zero.
I mean, I'm already seeing the Clash pulled out. I already like this outside from WILDCARD.
And faults on shields, they don't ban Monty so that they can allow it, and then they have the Clash to counter whatever shield they
3 a.m. Bro, go to sleep, bro.
We dive into the second
Go to sleep. You're watching, not watching the last game? I will watch the last game.
Jesse, Parker, all you.
Thank you very, very much. Major spot on the line as the landscape of Salt Lake starts.
If this game is 6-7, can I spam 6-7 in the chat? Yes, you can, but I feel like that joke has been dead for a while. I can't lie.
APAC and China are the other two regions that we are waiting on. China plays in just a couple hours. APAC is in a couple days, actually. So APAC's teams will be locked in dead last. Obviously a bit frustrating for the APAC fans there that need to wait quite a long period of time, and for those of us that try to keep our schedule somewhat sane, it's a bit challenging for us to watch APAC live, but Europe is fully locked in, South America is fully locked in, and North America will be in, give or take 24 hours. Then it's just all up to our good friends over in the east to start clinching spots, and then off to Salt Lake City. All of these teams will go. We have been treated to quite a spectacle in this best of 3 so far.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Parker. Dark Zero and WILDCARD could
Any
not
team
be closer.
locked in for the low major so far?
3. WILDCARD going for the exact same attacker bans on all 3 maps, by the way. It has been Blitz and Glass every single time. Hard targeting Kino, and I mean, I guess if you've got a game plan, stick to it, but I do think Kino has still been finding a lot of success on the offense. I thought his Monty play was fantastic back on Nighthaven Labs. He will lock the Blackbeard for the first attack here on Clubhouse. So clearly still finding other ways to have impact in this match. A little bit more pressure over on the CC side this time around from Dark Zero. They've droned better at this point, so they can play these highway windows, and really at any point could jump in.
That sells mods for get this up, buys food? No, real. Was this like another Windows execute? Clash maybe used to retake like a CC window, maybe hop out. Could be dangerous here.
I like the idea.
Spot out and win that with.
He's thwarted just by the setup that they have. They still need to go back to more drone work, more discovery on their side of things. They will actively drone Kino, and now they see that it's not safe if he goes for a jump in over.
They're gonna go for a lob drop at the same time.
Really worried about
I mean, WILDCARD should be ready for this. They know what it's like to play against this.
Side of the map. I have to imagine that Fultz will be the one to shut.
Oh, it's a misdirection. They're actually going for. They're actually going for fucking wow C4. They're actually going for cash and stuff. But WILDCARD were so ready for it, bro. They were ready for the fake. They didn't fall for the fake on the direct side.
Adrian's not going to be the only one to get it done. Bay will get one.
Perfect round for WILDCARD. Holy moly!
Gets one, and WILDCARD take the lead.
Really nice round coming out from Adrian in the midst of that. Parker gets 2 really big picks as Dark Zero rotated over for that cash clear. He wasn't really the cash player. He was really playing link between the roamers and the hard anchors. You had Bay on the Clash top red. You had Kansan on the Kaid inside of cash. And then Adrian just inside of construction, able to have some really big values. He takes J9O down outside the window and then launches that C4 perfectly through the doorway. Might have even gone through the window from behind onto Kino. I didn't see exactly where he tossed it from, but one way or another, Adrian's able to really support those roamers from inside of construction, ends up with a triple on the round up in round number 7, and makes that defense so strong for Wildcard. Kind of shows the 2 sides of the coin, right? If you try to push like Wildcard do, just in through Logi and through Jacuzzi, sometimes you get burned by not having that cash control, but if you try to clear cash like Dark Zero did, well, you can get burned just as much.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 spread out. Adrian in his position as strong as ever now.
Everybody at National Park. Nope.
On his team. Not the lobby though.
Do you know the other Grand Prix for you? I have no idea if that's doable.
A little bit at the start of Clubhouse for him being.
I would have to be fucking up late.
Dark Zero, a position he has not really been in on this new look of his team. It's a familiar spot on previous rosters where he usually plays those hard support roles, or at least roles that are often
basement,
away
right?
from the action. It's nice to see Kino flourish with this DZ team.
This basement, just a big rogue.
Wildcard though,
double reinforced strip wall with the Valcamp inside strip to play rat later, I guess.
3 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, now sitting at a dead even 4-4. There's been a very impressive recovery on the side of Wildcard here. DZ, to their credit in the previous round, were excellent from droning. This time, they're finding success again, and I don't know if Kansan got that drone or not, but it sure seemed like he saw it. This is information that Dark Zero can use effectively, but just as last round saw, just because you have that info doesn't mean you're going to use it properly.
Yeah, curious what they want to use this for. It does look like it's going to be a top clear, despite Kino's position just outside of Dirt Tunnel. He's eating thorn traps at the moment, but he is relatively alone as his team is starting to kind of clear up above. They can try to just get this util out of here, right? Pop these Goyos, force these players back. It'll open things up for later in the round, which they can use to try to either force a plant through or just provide some extra pressure if they're trying to get a plant down inside of Armory through Kitchen or down those main stairs. Not really a roam game. Baby Shark, the last roamer, immediately falls off after he gets droned out, so safely back towards the bomb site. And now you got to worry about this util, Parker. 2 nitro cells being played by Wildcard, a couple of these Goyo canisters as well, the thorn traps, one still in pocket for Spiker, lots of tools, and an opening pick. Adrian continues to thrive on this defense, actually kills Kino inside Dirt Tunnel. I'm shocked he takes that fight.
It's a terrific run now for Adrian.
That thorn trap breaks that pipe is crazy.
First bloods in a row, and he got a 3K in the previous round too. He's gonna get a bit of a rest as Pulse sits him down. 1 minute to go, and now Dark Zero knocking at the door in the basement. They've got hatch control. Pulse was positioned by that church wall, so decent lineup. They've got more work to be done.
Wildcard want to fight church. They don't want to give it up. They have no zombie to like put a barricade up on the doorway, so on the table. So
who is watching over towards
wonder if Dark Zero know that they want to go for Kitch execute instead.
J9O's rotated around now over
the ace open church makes it kind of signify it's a church blue, but they could just go for fucking Kitch after all this. Yeah, Bolster drops Kitch. It's completely free drop. Beautiful take by DZ here, actually. Wow, double pistol kill by Newers.
Oh my!
What?
4 kills in the span of 1 to 2 seconds. DZ sure managed that clock, Jesse.
I mean, it's pure aggression coming out from Wildcard, Parker. They all choose to just swing out at the same moment. There must have been pressure as that church wall opens that forced those last couple of anchors to decide they had to go for that play. Newers is the beneficiary of it as he just pulls out that pistol, hits the
deck. Was a fake.
2 brilliant kills.
Both was in
Again,
Kitchen,
there must be pressure coming out towards these players, which forced them to go for this pick. Maybe just thinking Spiker's down, we have to get the trade one way or another. A call gets made on the side of Wildcard, and it is music to the ears of Newers. He benefits so greatly from that. A triple kill to answer back Adrian's from round number 7, and we're tied again, 4-4.
Yes or no? Do you think we're going overtime?
It's a Vietnamese dip sandwich.
Almost a guarantee at this point,
I said
Parker.
yes or no, and you have said neither of those words yet.
Yes!
Oh, absolutely. Almost a guarantee. Yes or no, Jesse?
I don't think that's a very good interpretation to me. I don't sound like that. Okay, that's how like me. Yeah, that one I'll give you.
You say one word like it's a full sentence with so much oomph. That's just the way it works here. Adrian really is starting to fit this wildcard team so effectively. I know that there were obviously little growing pains with this roster after losing Dash, and you know, Spiker came on DBNO and talked about that and said, you know, we have to play a different style. I have to get used to a different role. We have to pass around certain operators that, you know, previously Dash could play all on his lonesome, but you invest in the future. And I mean, even if they didn't want to make that move, Dash made it for them by saying he was homesick. So why not pick up a guy who just went to the grand finals of the 6 Invitational? I remember when you and I first made our LAN debut at the Montreal Major, and we
was a fucking basement for CC.
Adrian was
Is he gonna be an oil pit to kill the guy up Raptors?
One of the worst players in the entire
He has 2 nades, 2
event,
flashes.
and
It could be
now
that.
He's a world beater, and he is the statistical best player on this wildcard squad. What a glow up for him as a player and for his team.
What do you mean? What a glow up for Adrian?
Benefiting from him.
He was MVP at EWC, no?
They have to do more this round because they just lost Bay, and wildcard will give up first blood.
Yeah, that's an awkward one. You're going to rely on guys
Open
like
garage
Spiker.
angle. There's a guy in oil pit, climbs up. Wow. Gets cut off, though.
But he's the one that gets
They take side off that control. But he's dead. Those
Those
thorn traps are nuts, bro. What an operator.
Thorn traps. They're inside the site, but it's a complete mess, Parker. Spiker, another one from inside of Raptors, and it's Faults and Newers in a 2v3 to try to salvage the pieces.
Newers
They've
hitting
got
split side.
Control, but without
Bolts
a
gets
whole
on
lot to
CC
play
window.
with util-wise, it's going to be tough to try to work
think there's a
a
player.
2v3.
Hard right of him on dark. No Mira right here. Ooh, foot shot possible.
Snap their fingers and kill everybody in the process.
Lit him up a little bit.
Baby Shark now has an idea of where Newers is. He saw some of his ankle get removed.
Any more foot shots?
F2 in Newers' hands inside of construction. Fultz is there with him. So at least you got an idea about them. They have to go through a singular
Baby Shark's
doorway.
just like getting his fucking toes shot off, bro.
Baby
One hop
Shark is
out
fighting back
immediately.
'cause he knows if he stays
Does
past
get
his
him.
position,
Bolts no
they'll shoot
refrag
from
on
the
it.
legs. Nice.
Wow,
Vault
well
out
done.
by the Mira of Kansan, and they'll find the final 2 kills. Wildcard deciding, hey, maybe we don't just play passively. Maybe we go for the throat. And they get it. And with it, the lead. Wildcard up 5-4.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Parker. I
You just
think
said that was
Dark
the
Zero
first
thought
lad and
they had a
him
bit of a
Jessica
gap
together was
after
a
they
little
took
bit. Oh,
down
my ball,
Bay
bro.
over towards kind of down below the site. He was roaming in basement. They said, screw it, let's just go in towards the site. But they didn't have control over Rafters, which Fultz was actively trying to take. They didn't have a whole lot of pressure over on the con side either. It was really just Newers playing that side of the map. A lot of that pressure came up red and it came in through the main breach. And Walker did a really good job of shutting that down. Spiker in particular, getting 2 kills from Rafters was absolutely critical to stopping that initial push. And then in the 2v3, it just got awkward. It just got awkward, I should say. Dark Zero did have an opportunity. You said it. I mean, eventually the toe damage was going to be enough to take down Baby Shark. But when all eyes are just focused on Baby Shark's feet, Kansan can take that as an opportunity. Jump out the window, get a little frag, get a little aggressive. Absolutely worked brilliant from Wildcard. They don't just sit still and let DZ take their time with that recovery. Ends up going their way. They will take the lead and prop the tack timeout from Dark Zero.
A late tack timeout, but this is, I think, is the right time to use it. You've lost control of this second half. You can still recover, but Wildcard in the lead, 2 rounds away, 6 minutes away from a berth, the second berth in North America at the Major that will be happening on North American soil. DZ as an organization has a long history of making it. Fultz and some of the players on this team have been at just about every major under the sun. It would be unthinkable for them to not make it. The good news, DZ fans, is that if you don't know how the bracket works, even if Dark Zero does lose here, they still have another chance. Space Station Gaming, the organization that 3/5, well, more if you include the coaching staff, of this new look Dark Zero departed, is the adversary awaiting the loser of this series. Possible Dark Zero puts 3 in a row, then shoves Wildcard down to the lower bracket for one of the final spots. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. The point is that both of these teams will still play. The winner plays in the very next match. The loser will play tomorrow for one of the 2 remaining spots. The other match, 1 of 30 will play Shopify Rebellion, and the winner of that will go to the Major. It is entirely possible, by the way, that we could have 5 Fears Space Station, 1 of 30, and Wildcard make it. That would be outlandish.
It's been
that sandwich is low-key so good, though.
New rosters.
Yeah, I mean,
holy moly.
It just goes to show how good the rookies have been.
It's so good it has me wiping down my desk. Wait, why is there no sound? Yo, why is my shit buffering?
During kickoff, I mean, it's certainly an accelerated format, but despite that, these new teams have had no troubles getting their act together, putting together some really nice executes, some really nice defenses throughout this stage. Dark Zero still is one of the most experienced teams, even if they are a bit new themselves. Are hoping to kind of put an end to this if they can trample Wildcard. Trample? It's not a word. Stomp Wildcard.
Trample?
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 Make it to the major.
What trample in
your stream is like 20 seconds behind. I hit the live button and then I'll be 20 seconds ahead. Alright, C4 over.
Nitro out, not gonna
clear out to the CC player. This guy's getting shot from the fucking drone hole. Yep.
Parker. He needs a bit of help playing inside of Cash. He's got
playing here to die.
on his red stairs,
I guess he's come off now. He has to play here to die.
He has to be able to hit some shots here too.
2 rounds in a row. DZ some feet loving going on here as they're shooting out the toes and ankles of these Wildcard players. Both teams will lose bodies, but
Wildcard caught on their aggression. Oh, ran out of bullets, but they still win. What the fuck is that? Wait, was that a split take, bro? They had a guy in gym window and they had a guy drop Logi hacks. What the hell is happening, bro? That was a crazy take. They hit everything at the same time.
Trampled in a matter of seconds, as you put it, and DZ have tied the game.
Well, blink and you miss.
How shocked would you be if DZ loses and loses the SSG? I'd actually be very shocked. I'd be more shocked than Amady losing, honestly.
While the rest of his team are busy clearing that extension on the other side of the map, Kino at the same time, by the way, drops in through the Logi hatch. So at some point, everybody on DZ just said 3, 2, 1, let's go. The roam clearers sent it, the anchor players sent it. All over the top floor, somebody on DZ was pushing, and it really did catch Wildcard off guard. They didn't know where to look. There was pressure from all different directions, and it's that kind of execution. It's that kind of coordination that
Vic Band's live way out. Let's fucking go, Vic Band's fan.
We've talked about it all.
They're not beating 1 of 30, bro. If 1 of 30 beat Shopify,
some 1v1s, and they've gotten the better of Dark Zero, they have to be able to push together. Like
I mean, I don't even know. I might have to retire coach for that.
The favorites. This has been a bit of a tough game from them. Wildcard versus DZ, no doubt the hardest match they've played since this roster was formed, but it is still in their control. They still have the power to end this out. 2 more attacks will tell us the result.
Yeah, that is the wage disparity match.
We're going all the way.
That is the wage disparity match. 1 of 30 versus Shopify to make the major is the biggest wage disparity match in the history of Siege.
This is a real gutsy play from Baby Shark. One of those bullets hits his head and he is dead. One of the most unique aspects of this game is that a single bullet to the head will kill you.
What do you think is the greatest R6 coach ever? Igor.
A barricade and somebody hip fires.
$0 Siege versus $1 million Siege. No, seriously, bro. Literally $0 Siege versus $1 million Siege, bro. Literally.
And they can recoup now. 45 seconds off the clock, still droning.
Exploit 150k a year to go 6-11 against people playing for free. You really think Exploit only makes 150k a year?
Watch out.
You need to be able to find these roamers as well, Parker. They know it's an extension.
Exploit could buy my whole family 10 times over, bro. Again, I don't have a lot of family. I don't really have a lot of family, I can't lie.
NJR is trying to approach just now, worried about these pipes. Kino and the Blackbeard as well, starting to make his way in towards these roamers.
Can't be that much more? How do I tell you, G? How do I tell you, G?
There is a very heavy presence, and Dark Zero will have to be sharp to clear these guys out.
Bay living to die off of this position. NJR the very first kill.
That's a dude, this guy just holy shit, bro. DZ clips are crazy. C4 to get an angle onto the player in Cash. He's running away. Wow, Adrian! The fact that Adrian got that shot is literally insane. Literally 2 seconds before getting flashed. That's nuts, bro. Adrian's actually playing out of his fucking mind this game. They have no garage pressure, so this actually works out for Wildcard. Oh, plat pressure though. That's gonna help. That's gonna hurt the guy's server a lot. Yep. Azami tries to save him. Bay playing Raptor, still trying to get a pick back. Good pre-fire, Bay. The weapon getting punched. Oh, the weapon got clinched from the window. Spiker comes back up. This is a basement round, by the way. This is a basement round. Chat, this is a basement round being one on the room. They're hitting site. They're hitting site. They're hitting site. They're hitting site.
He'll drop downstairs.
They're just going to hit site. They're going to hit site. They know.
Beautiful use of that.
Oh my way, Spiker's so smart. Spiker's literally so smart. Spiker.
Get away, looking for
Spike.
an ego play on the
Spiky Lucas.
very nearly gets it.
Spiky. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Colts and Spiker in a 1v1.
He shielded because he knew the guy was on repel. And he won the gunfight against him. 1v1 versus Fultz. Fultz has his Thatcher launcher. If he pulls out a cash shield.
Fultz holding this position.
Spiker!
An incredible play by Spiker, losing all of his HP in the process. Looking for a flank, he gets Fultz's attention. Fultz is a little bit wiser than that. Still looking to be a spot.
Spiky Lucas! Oh my god, he's a shield. He can block. He can block. He can block and defuse. You have a clash shield. You have a clash shield. You have a clash shield.
Timer at the halfway mark, and Spiker will attempt it.
Spiky Lucas?
Fultz swinging on in.
Wait.
Spiker sticking with it. Spiker sticking with it. Off he goes. He does a lot of damage to Fultz. He thinks he's got the down, but he doesn't. Fultz will come back again. Spiker pops up.
Spiker.
This is it. If he hops off, it's
I feel like that was no like.
Held at bay. Spiker.
I feel like that was no composure of Spiker there.
With less than a second to
I feel like he could have blocked it with his clash shield.
My goodness, Dark Zero.
I feel like he could have blocked it with his clash shield, no?
The two IGLs, the two captains, one
I mean,
on each
okay,
side,
I feel like that was low composure, like 1v1. I feel like he could have pulled out his clash shield. Am I wrong, bro?
From going down in that
Pull up the
moment.
clash shield there, no?
Spiker
Pull up the
shot
clash
Fultz
shield,
10
block the
times,
soft
but he
wall.
doesn't have enough damage to actually get the down. He thought he was down. I thought he was down to the midst of that part.
Could have just stuck it. Yeah, he also could have just stuck it.
That was start to finish. The 1v1 will take the attention, but this was a bottom floor defense where like 8 players died on the top floor. It was such a heavy commitment to the roam game around CC and Cash. Initially, Cans and Bay and Baby Shark holding up above.
Not everyone has stomping composure. Yeah, that is stomping. A stomping level decision.
Bomb site playing the Clash, saying I want to get involved. He rotates up to try to play with the roamers in the top floor. Just an aggressive, messy round from WILDCARD where they rely on their gun skill. It nearly pays off for them. In the 2v1, Spiker has to play that so perfectly because he knows he's in a crossfire, right? He watched Fultz drop oil pit. The other guy's on his blue window. He now has to
Or
take
long arm
the fight
from
against one of those players because otherwise
Kuzi, he was hitting the longest arm he could because it was like at the top right of the bomb. Kuzi, it was at the top right of the bomb, like closer to the wall. So that's what I'm saying. He was hitting the longest arm possible for a moto push through. He just had to put his shield down. If he put his shield in front of the soft wall, he actually just sticks in the wind. Then it forces Fultz to sprint to down the hallway.
Confidently means they're not giving heart palpitations.
Are you gonna watch UPF or do you not care about that match that they're already qual? What's UPF?
I'd like to issue a correction to all Dark Zero aficionados.
Oh, upper bracket final.
You don't
yeah, I'll watch it.
That's just how it works, DZ fans, but you're hopefully accustomed to it at this point.
Chad, y'all want me to watch finals or no?
The loser of this match goes down to the lower bracket. They play Space Station Gaming tomorrow.
Fultz so old, that's messed up, bro. Because back when I was a fan, bro, Fultz was like the young gunner, bro. Now he's the old guy. Yes. Okay, I'll do it, Chad. I'll go over the Jinxie 1v1 another time, Chad. I'll go over the Jinxie 1v1 another time, bro.
If you will, that qualifies you for the major. NAL Stage 1 will be coming up in a couple months.
I feel like
once the major is done,
they should have known this information. Like they should have had some sort of pressure on Jim before going for this. No.
They need to do it through overtime. Both Baby Shark and Kansan are on the board.
Holy shit, Baby Shark is moving. Oh my god, Baby Shark is fucking moving, dog.
The Frenchman, and with a minute 40 still on the clock, Fultz.
Fast play from DZ completely shut down my wild card. We're going to another overtime.
Jesse.
Holy moly, holy moly, holy moly, holy
moly. Your team through this. I don't think Fultz gives this an attempt. There is no way he wins this round. He knows that. We know that.
He's hoping for a free pick first. Not giving it to him, though. Everybody on WILDCARD sitting still, forces the rotate out. I think we're headed straight to OT. Fultz does as well. Is going to call the unofficial attack timeout on the roof. 1v5. Will not give it a try. You're right, Parker. Not even able to fight for that KD. I mean, what a roam from Baby Shark. Entered that round with the lowest kills in the server, 5 and 9, and explodes up to 8 after a massive triple playing around those Thorn gadgets, just extended inside a gym. from a player that has had confidence issues, who was incredible last year.
Going to OT, this is a really smart play because it lets him like game plan out like, hey, we're gonna start on defense on OT. We know the side. Let's do, you know, what strat do we want to do? We're gonna start attack. They're gonna do this. Let's think about this. Yeah, it's a pseudo timeout, pseudo timeout, pseudo timeout. Is Spoit still in? Yeah, Spoit's still in. He plays to make the major tomorrow.
Separate us from that final decision of who makes it to the major. It has not gotten any easier to call as this thing's gone on.
Can't end the round early as Fultz is still talking through this. Don't know what he's looking at or what this team is going to talk to or talk about. Callout is not able to be involved in those discussions. That's the coach of Dark Zero, who migrated over from Space Station Gaming. Fultz has basically seen it all. I mean, hell, he's a world champion. Very few people can say that. He's got tons of experience. He studied under Troy, but he's also become his own man with his own identity and his own team that is now, I think you could say, maybe more even successful than a lot of those older rosters that he was on. So he'll try to get the team's head squared on nicely, screwed on nicely. As we now go to overtime, Wildcard winning that one very quickly. What was this, 4 rounds so far?
Wouldn't it work with Wildcard too? What's stopping them from also talking?
And everybody is dead. I like the tempo that's being set.
What they are going to do next? Yeah, absolutely.
This has been a very fast best of 3 despite how many rounds have been played. And that is because both of these teams have been very quick on attack.
Stoppman would have won this. Do you think he's invincible? Dude, on God, Zach would hit the 1v5 right there of the century. The main RTX channel is 10 times more stupid than your shit.
That, to me, is going to play a big part in
hard to believe, hard to believe, hard to believe.
Well, Dark Zero got the initial.
A lot of traps here. Wildcard starting defense now. Dark Zero.
That means Wildcard get the overtime.
Surprised to see no Cade gameplay for Basement, but yeah, same kind of roam, similar as last time.
So, Dark Zero.
Traps up top. Do they want to go for a CC hold? Maybe. They have a setup up here with Baby Shark, so yeah. Big roam. Big roam. Ying Montaigne. Ying Capitan Montaigne. Double shield. It could be something pretty direct.
It was 3-3 at halftime. 6-6 after.
No bad. It could be like blue dirt minimal, no?
See a heavy advantage
could
for
be.
one side.
They don't have
the
Hibana.
other, you do have to
I'm smelling a blue dirt minimal to avoid the roam entirely.
There is maybe a slight edge towards the defenders.
I think that's what it might be, bro.
And last time it was an extremely heavy roam game from Wildcard that resulted in almost every single player dying around CC and Cash.
It is.
This time
it
it's
is
the same, but
they're gonna.
Dark Zero could be taking a different approach. Threatening a bit of a rush here, but tough to say if they'll commit.
I don't think it's not necessarily a rush. It's more just like a minimal. Biggest thing is CC has vert over blue. They can flank down onto blue, and the blue players are gonna get fucked by that. So what is the move here? Direct pressure. Hopefully, maybe the idea is just to pull the roamers back to the site with the direct pressure. One thorn trap is so much damage. And holy moly!
Fultz takes a lot of damage, and as you can see on your screen. Many bullets have found their way towards him. Most of them, thankfully, bouncing off of the shield. At least thankfully for his sake. He now has an escort to walk in this dirt tunnel, but his advance will be slowed by those Goyo canisters now popped.
He just
in
waits.
The tunnel along 20
Newers,
seconds.
Kino, and JR in the garage area. There's a player up at CC. I wonder if they know that.
Here in the first round of OT.
Oh, there's a player flanking his blue. The secret player. Window catches it. And the upside down repeller. Because they're trying to fall back. They're trying to fall back. They were up top on the roam, and then they're trying to fall back. They're trying to crunch the roamers.
2 guys dirt tunnel, 2 guys pushing blue.
This consecutive streams, not Bowman.
That map control. It was a lot of work last time around.
Thorn trap on his left.
It was very scrappy.
That's a great thorn trap. Doesn't do any damage though. Shield. Ooh, interesting shield actually. I wonder if it's better for the attackers or the defenders. It forces a vault through. He gets through. He just takes it.
Not afraid though. Fultz jumps right in.
There's a guy back armory too. There is a guy back armory. Plant's going down on Kanon already.
They've got the numbers that they want.
Oh shit, Spiker. That down immediately. Blue dirt minimal works out. No, it doesn't.
Baby Shark will need to clutch.
Still does.
Jack himself. J90 finds the final 2. DZ moves back to series point.
Brilliantly done from Dark Zero. They don't have a lot of map control, but they don't need it. That pushing through dirt tunnel, it's not fast. It doesn't catch them off guard, but it's consistent. J90 following up his Monty, getting those picks. Jack is currently first place in the running for league MVP here in Kickoff. He has not had a single game worse than +4 on the KD coming into today. Not sure if that has maintained through this best of 3. It's certainly been his toughest contest, but he has been phenomenal since this season began. Makes the job happen over in Dirt Tunnel. At the same time, NJR finding a lot of value blue side as well. So lots of different contributors on the side of Dark Zero. They set themselves up with a
is so good, man.
buffer
ENC lock. I know, yeah. Genano is disgusting. But the thing is, if you have Stompin' and Genano, I feel like they occupy a lot of the same roles. Although, like, you could argue, like, he's just so good to the point that, like, he just has to be on that team.
I wanted it.
But I don't know. I don't know what NA would do. Because obviously you have to choose between... Oh, wait. Canadian is Canada. So you have to choose hot and cold, right?
Yes.
Like, it's only hot and cold at Fulton, and I feel like hot and cold more wins recently. You have to choose hot and cold over the IGL. Then Gavini, I feel like you just can't pass up Gavini. I mean, that guy's a world eater. That guy is a literal world eater.
There will be very limited downtime
Stompin'
of this event.
I feel like you have to as well. That guy's just too good. I think the for sure locks are hot and cold Gavini Stompin'. I just don't know what the other two would be. Like Ambi overlaps Scaven's role, I feel like. You need a shield player, too. I mean, I guess Matt can play shield by himself, but I don't know.
Where the winner of SSG versus to be determined gets the 4th and final spot. We started with 10 teams here in the NAL kickoff. 2 did not make it to the playoffs.
I actually think Gavin is an underrated top 5 player in the world. Oh yeah, bro. I mean, I'm biased, but like, I made a whole video about him, but like, yeah, bro, that guy is fucking disgusting, bro.
Aside from that first map, I mean, hell, even the first map, Jesse, was all 12 rounds without overtime. So it's been a grueling fight for both of these teams, and despite the fact that it's been a little quicker than we expected of a best of 3,
Hal is flopping the coach. That pisses me off too. I don't know how, bro. We have a Swedish coach, bro.
Just a little
the fuck?
I know playing the Jaeger.
Or maybe there's like not enough coaches in every region, bro. I don't fucking know. Guys, am I gonna be the Team China coach? Type 1 if you think I should be the Team China coach for the ENC. Type 2 if you think I should be the Team USA coach for the ENC.
It could pay off as long as Newers doesn't leave him to die. As long as he can support and fight anybody who tries to walk in from bottom garage. Good Yuto clear still being played with Wildcard.
No one's typing 2. Oh, I got some 2s. Let's fucking go.
Jaeger inside our rafters, but
oh my god, it's swinging close. No one dies off that? Oh, hi! Fucking they're in! They're in the site! The walls double reinforced. That's a trade-off when you get the garage guy. Double reinforcements. Beautiful sight hit by Wildcard. Plant going down already. Look at the movement. Wait, they stopped. Wait, Plant stopped. Wait, they won the gunfights back.
Has swung this in their favor.
He's planning close breach.
Wildcard got into the bomb site.
Makes an angle for his boy Capital.
Thrown out by Dark Zero after finding 2 kills.
There's a vault in now for garage, but the case is on breach. That's the biggest difference.
I'm Wildcard here, Jesse. This is a precarious spot to be in.
And the run out for default plan is open too.
To exert more influence and open up some more of this bomb site. They just got to get to him because Newers right now.
Looking off both doorways. Will he start planning on the fucking close wall to bait out his response again?
That's the key thing.
Ooh, Capital smokes. Don't bait out any response. DZ cold as a cucumber, bro. Oh, gets the default. Now they have to just swing at the same time. It's all the sync and the bait. Guy hops out. Red. Spiker. Disgusting for his team. Holy shit, Spiker. Spiky Lucas. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe I brought that back. Wow, 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 wow. He sprinted from breach to default plant and won.
From Spiker is the IGL, recognizing the spot they're in. 2v3, good smokes, the ability to start a plant. Nothing on Dark Zero to stop it. When that plant begins, Dark Zero are forced to swing out. Once Spiker gets in that plant position, one jumps out
NAL, this might be, bro. This might be, bro.
And all of those angles are being stared at by the last 2 players, Kansan and Spiker. Kansan's cover was good. Spiker's able to pull off at the right moment and challenge those last 2 angles as well. The captain pulls himself up to 13 kills before Kansan gets the last one. A miraculous game coming out from Spiker on map 3 so far. That was not an easy round to win.
Oh, look how fast he locked in again after that. He celebrated for a little bit, then he immediately locked in and called the next strat. Bar!
Wildcard force 15. How else could this one have ended?
That's bold. That's bold as shit. That's bold. Bar.
Could we see another reverse sweep?
Ooh, that is bold. That's bold. That's bold. That's bold. That's bold, man. That's bold, man. Bar stage is bold, man. Oh my god.
Win the second map in stunning fashion. They did that against M80. They're doing the same here against Dark Zero. And then you win map 3 and everybody goes, perhaps I judged you too quickly, Wildcard. We are right there again. Now, DZ could put that plan to a screeching halt. They've got 5 players. Wildcard's got 5 players. Anybody's game. Newers is already encroaching on that basement position through Dirt Tunnel. He's doing it all by his own. It's been a bit worrying, Jesse, when Dark Zero has approached some of these maps and bomb sites like individuals and not like a real team. Fultz just droned himself in.
Newers immediately taking the basement
That's
player.
a huge first target.
Yeah, the biggest thing is Bar assumes the enemy doesn't know how to attack the site.
Effectively. DZ with a one-man lead.
It's just the wrong call of a curveball. They're playing full vert double cam operators from plant.
The most important round.
And the question is, will DZ go for a typical cash over into a stage plant? It's just like when you go cash over, you take lounge control, bro.
This bomb site
I kind of feel like it's impossible to defend, bro. I can't lie. Like, how do you stop that stage plant once you're threatening the vert players above?
Now in a man disadvantage.
Like, if that master door player cannot deny, like, near master door, it's just chalked, I feel like.
Do they try to fight back and get this man count once again, or do they just trust in their site play? They have Bay on the Echo. They've got an ability to just play for this site denial, but they have to wait that clock down.
Like, this is what they do. They do a minimal. They leave this guy to hold the flank up top. They open up the lounge walls. Yeah, they're gonna have Thermite open up this inner single wall. And then that's gonna cut off, like, basically all of construction, so like the hatch. That's gonna open up the stage plant. The only vert that can, like, stop. Ooh, what the fuck?
Give them an opening as well. Still fighting on this top
The only thing that could stop the plant at this point.
Flashbangs will go. Fultz all by himself
He's
in this
flooding
position,
through.
and he's got 3 people nearby. Newers will die.
Oh, he's trying to pressure them, but the plant hasn't even gone down, I feel like. I feel like Newers didn't need to commit there. I feel like they should have just gone for plant. Wildcard's bar's about to pay off, bro. Oh my god, Nick! There's an Echo drone staring at it, but vert. No one's contesting vert anymore. This is what I meant by Newers to play more passive, baby.
Plenty of time for both squads to pop off.
Is there any vert even? I mean, Psyker has a shotgun. That's
so
the
hard to
thing.
get this diffuser. They're watching it from above too. Don't forget.
Valcam shot.
Good long angles, and they're on a Valk cam.
The thing is, the Echo cam is
still being held by
off
Wildcard
the
now.
cam.
They have the yellow pings. Spiker knows exactly where this is, but he can't get a good
he's gonna
read
drop.
on it. He'll reposition over towards that.
Wow, Spiker!
Oh my god!
Wildcard to the major! Oh my god!
Wildcard wins.
Oh my god!
Best of 3 by the skin of their teeth.
Oh my god!
Lake City.
Spiker's actually the greatest. Has back to bounce back. Spiker's literally him.
Played certainly up there, top 5 for
Spiker's
sure.
literally him.
A game from Spiker, the young captain on Wildcard.
Holy fucking moly!
Of Dark Zero.
Holy fuck-a-moly, bro!
Team in the group stage, falling now to the team that just won't quit.
3 and everybody goes. Unbelievable! The little engine that could Wildcard have made.
Wow! Grand Finals, Wildcard versus 5 Fears.
We've got one more series, so hold on. We'll be right back.